Says who?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back
Hello.
to the Alvarin. It's the second of the 2022. Welcome to the new year, and hi, what's up? We play games here. We do stuff. Yay!
Yay.
Tis good.
Tis fun. Well, today we're hopping back into Tales of Andrea. First one of the year. Yay! In a very, very precarious location. So let's get through those wonderful announcements. This week we've got a normal TTRPGs going on when they occur. On Tuesday, the Into the Nightmare at 6:30. As we're going through some really interesting stuff there, or getting a little overpowered, which is just delightful. That one might have a little time delay because this one is starting a new job, and we're trying to figure out time stuff on that. So keep an eye on the socials. Speaking of which, go follow those socials. All that wonderful stuff. Twitter, Facebook, the whole lot. Saturday is the Nightbane campaign. That happens at 4. That one shouldn't have a time constraint because I don't work on Saturdays anymore. Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, delightful. Throughout the week, this week we've got Hate, Laugh, Love on Friday.
Yeah.
It's
Tune in for updates on our social medias because, we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe going to talk about The Matrix. I don't know. Speaking of which, did you guys watch it? Because
No.
I got a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things to say about that one.
Mm-hmm.
That means he hated it.
I don't hate it. This is the thing, guys. It's a movie, which might be the worst criticism I could give it.
Okay. Okay.
It's a spoilers. Shush.
Sure, it's a movie, not a
Tune
game.
in on Friday for more of that. This Wednesday, we're hopping back into playing with Mutts at 6. Also might be a time constraint on that one. We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out. First weekend, we'll see. But we've got a new game on that one too. We're going to be playing Raft this time round. Valheim is gone with the wind, over the sea, over the edge, quite literally. And we're hopping into another sea one. This one, we've got the illustrious Fine Storm joining us. So there will be 3 of us going
The
for
dread
that.
pirate claw lives
yeah.
on.
May the dread pirate continue. Aside from that, we actually have a goal set in mind here. Once we hit 175 followers and 25 subscribers, we're actually going to do a giveaway stream. What we're giving away, we don't know. When it's going to be, well, we'll have to get to that 175 and 25, and then we'll find out. But anything you can do to help, and that's share the word, tell your friends, that whole wonderful stuff, share links, get the word out there. We're doing our part, and we need help from the wonderful people such as you to achieve this wonderful goal. We also have the one shot that is in the works. Current plan is that's going to be on the last Thursday of February. We're getting everything lined up and sorted, organizing who's going to be on that. Quite a few actually guest appearances from people who have not been on the stream or people who are on the stream but aren't currents, regular ones. The one I will confirm is Von, who is going to be joining us for that wonderful escapade. For the other ones, we'll find out. We'll see what happens. That and Sirenscape, everyone. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Online platform. You could share it if you're doing everything digitally like we are, or you can use it on the tabletop if you are lucky enough to have people in close proximity to play on a table. Although we have people in different states, so we opt for digital, and it works really well for us. Sirenscape, everyone. It's wonderful. That aside, I don't think I have any more. What's it called, these? Announcements. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Those are things.
Those are things, yeah. Okay. Let's roll that intro and see what happens.
Let's go!
Yearn is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods. But if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
And welcome back. So, last time, our band of consequences travelled to the living forest to discover what was going on with it and why the forest is migrating to new lands, or expanding, from what they can tell. They met the wonderful Volus, who has guided them through times, had a few interesting encounters with other tree-type entities. Volus waking up behind a tree naked, with his clothes being on top of the dome. A slaughtered animal. An encounter between two of them, Jartis and Prologue. Prologue backhanding Jartis for enchanting him in his mind. Just deserves, in my opinion. Finally, running into the tree that they're looking for. It's a tree that you're looking for. And getting into a combat without really planning, as they tend to do, as the party does, ATPD.
Okay. Well, first of all, how are we supposed to plan on living trees using us
This is
like
your
baseballs?
third one. This actually
How many
failed.
times has the plan actually
Pretty bat-like
gone
arm.
through?
How many
Wouldn't
times
be
have you actually
easy if we didn't have
planned?
plans.
But
My plan, they never work.
They don't
this
work
is
anyway.
fair. This is fair. This is what I
Didn't do
do.
better plans.
We are
Nah.
gonna hop back into the combat that we left you all off on, with Jartus on the ground, death saving throws, top of the round. Vullis, it's your turn.
Oh, yes. Let's see. So based on what we can do with this, is
Ooh,
I
let's
think...
get to this, shall we? There you go.
Yes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my Echo Knight to meet up with Prologue upon the tree. That way, as close as he can get.
Okay.
To start with that.
There we go. Loading a bit.
As close as he
Moving.
can get.
Oh, I can't do that on that one. But I can do it on this one. With movements, that's as close as you can get, and with their reach being 10 feet, doesn't it provoke any attacks of opportunity. So,
Yeah, and I will say I will then... What is it? Make sure I have it right, my details correct. Yes. So with that, I'm going to use my bonus action and swap places with my Echo.
oh my gosh.
At a cost of 15 feet of my movement, unfortunately, but it's further than I could have made it, so...
Okay. That works. There we go.
And how far in range would you say I am to the tree there?
To the tree, you are 10 feet from the tree.
Alright, I'll use my remaining 10 to 15, however much it'll take me, to meet Prologue halfway up the tree there.
Perfect. I will put you there. You are right by Prologue, with his black ichor coming from his hands, reaching out and grasping towards this area. It's kind of surrounding the crystal that you saw inside the middle of the tree to begin with, so you can't see it anymore, but he is pulling and there are small splinters coming from around.
Okay. I am going to do my best to assist, so I will do my best to grab as well.
Okay. You can do an assist action. That'll... Well, he's raging right now, so he gets bonuses anyway.
He does.
Right. So that was a bonus action for the movement and movements.
That means if I do it, wouldn't that mean that he gives me advantage too?
He would have to be giving you the aid action for you to get advantage. But you can do a general grapple attack to see, which I think you have an action left, right? You have the action.
I still have the action.
Perfect. Echo Knights. They're fun.
Yes.
Right, yeah, go for it. Give me an attack roll.
An attack roll? Unarmed attack roll for that, right?
It would be unarmed, yes.
Okay. Strike. $17.
17. You're doing your best to find areas to grab hold of, but right now it's a little difficult to find a location around the bark area to assist inside grabbing this. You can't quite get a spot just yet.
Okay.
Didn't meet its AC.
No worries. And I will, would I be able to, action surge and try again?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Alright. If that is the case, I will action surge and do it again.
Okay. You have 2 attacks, right? You should be at a level for 2 attacks, so you can do it twice.
I can do it twice naturally?
So to get the grapple, grab hold of it and get a area to do it. If you fail on the first time, you will have a second chance to do it. But
Without the action surge, is that right? Or is that with?
that's with the action surge. Action
Okay,
surge
then
gives
yes.
you a whole new action to play with.
Yes, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. Let's see. 17 didn't meet the AC.
Yep, 17 did not.
Let's see. That is 25.
25, you grab hold.
All right. And with
Got a
that,
good
I
grip.
don't think I can make any attempt to pull on the rest of my turn at this point, can I?
No. Not on this turn, but you've got hold of it. You've gotten to a good position.
All right. And that'll be
That's
it.
going to be... Okay, interesting.
Okay,
Fun.
out of curiosity, just as a detail, how far away is my echo from me?
Da, 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 da.
Even just in a straight line, it doesn't matter.
35 feet.
It's gone.
Okay, at the end of the turn, what you all see is this semi-corporeal form of Volus run up and around, scurry up the tree, or get to the base of the tree, and then the corporealness vanishes and he's whole. And then it scurries up and starts scrambling for a location. And find Storm Eulondriel Nabarat. Where you saw Volus standing, vanishes. Just disappears.
Cool.
Peculiar.
Neat trick.
Neat trick. Neat trick.
But I can do tricks like that too.
Yeah, it's cool. With that, Volus, you're done. Abrat, you're up. Finestorm, you're on deck.
All right. Abrat is going to coalesce some mold spores in his hand and then throw them at the tree in front of him. It needs to make a con save. If it is a magical plant creature, it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Good to know.
It's a DC 15.
It is at disadvantage.
Yes.
You're not going to believe this. I rolled a natural 20 and a 14, so 19.
All right. So it's only going to take half my max damage then, which is
what
23.
Are you... what are you doing exactly?
It's Blight.
Okay, you're casting the
casting
spell
first.
Blight.
Yes.
Perfect. I think there's some syntax in here. In Blight. I'm just going to double check again.
Believe
You target
there
a
was something
plant
about
creature
plant.
or a magical plant. It makes the
Saving
saving
throw
throw
disadvantage.
with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage. To it. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
only going to take 24 or 23 damage, because that's half maximum.
I had it calculated as something completely different. Oh, I did 9 times 8. Awkward!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
24.
A level 4.
24 damage. That's the
23, because that's
23.
46 normally.
23 damage. You coalesce your spores into a ball inside your hands and launch them forward, and they kind of float and fly in this gnat swarm type formation. It looks strange. And then when it hits the tree immediately begins to corrode from the core, and it eats away this giant hole in the trunk itself. That dealt a good chunk of damage. It is looking a little rough. Lots of scorch marks, lots of large gashes, and many holes now from that blight spell. That was beautiful. Don't forget to mark off your
Good.
spell slot for that.
Did already.
Give it the bone hurting juice.
DM question.
Answer.
I forgot that at an earlier level I did acquire extra attack. Did that mean that I didn't have to use action surge to do what I did?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Okay. I will go put that back. Thank you, though. Just
Perfect.
want to double check.
No, good checking, good checking. Saves you that action surge for later.
Yes. Thank you.
Nice.
Can I actually see Jartis from where I'm standing?
You can barely see him, so you can see
Alright,
parts of his
perfect.
limbs.
Bonus action healing word on Jartis.
Nice, and that's a 60-foot
Oh
range.
wait, no, I can't do that because that's a first level spell, and I just cast
Oh,
a 4th level
yeah,
spell.
you did. Has
Never
to be a
mind.
cantrip or less.
Yeah, it has to be a cantrip or less. Then I will. I can't bonus action that one, so I will step to the side, I guess. This side. And end my turn.
Okay. Stepping aside, you've still got your flame blade in hand. Keep track of how long that still lasts for. It's your turn. Finestorm, you're up. Treants are up after.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
For my movement, I am also using my feline agility
Ooh,
to double it.
nice.
And I am going to take the route, which I believe I already figured stays out of the attack of opportunity. And is within 80 feet, so somehow I'm getting up the tree.
Natural climb speed, yeah. Good grief.
To his
Monks.
eye. And I pushed my dust into his eyes.
Okay. That's
I'm not throwing it. I'm not taking any chance. Bag of dust right into his
into
eye.
the eye. Oh, what's the save for that?
Put some dirt in your eye.
Con 15.
Con
Some
15.
dirt in your
Okay.
eye.
Same.
As you're right up to it and shoving it into his eye, I'm going to roll it at disadvantage.
Yep.
Good grief. I rolled a 19 and a 14, so disadvantage total 19.
Damn.
It's when you take that powder and you just take the pouch and shove it in, it manages
He
to
blinks at the right
see
time.
right just when you're about to throw it in and closes its eye, keeping that dust out from it. Nice, good thoughts though. Holy crap, that would have been detrimental.
Man,
We took 2 weeks,
So-
a week off, and I'm still rolling really well
Yeah,
for these
you're
things.
really, really well.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
doesn't matter then. Bonus action. Fury of blows. I'm gonna claw
shit.
his eyes.
Okay.
Very
For
nice.
this, so for note, I'm considering you throwing the powder into his eye as an attack action, because Fury of
Yeah.
Blows you can only use when you take the attack action.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a. Ooh, almost just fell there. It's a
Yeah.
fine little rule, but go for it.
Oh, you're still gonna allow it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm considering putting the powder in his eye as an attack.
As an attack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so let's see here. First attack. Is he considered flanked or anything?
No, not flanked. You're all basically on his face in front of
Yeah.
him, trying to.
So,
And you're
not
all-
at an advantage. That's too bad. Come on. Hey, where's the dice? There it is. Wow,
There
that
it
took
is.
a long time. Well, we're gonna call that a miss. Rolled a 2.
Oh. Yeah, I think with your bonuses that does.
That's still an 11, so it's a miss. Second attack on Flurry. That's gonna be 22.
That hits.
Yay! Clawing his eye.
Clawing at that closed eyelid, trying to tear it apart and tear it away.
Wow, so
Oof.
much damage.
Much. That's a lot of damage.
7
Yeah.
7 damage.
7 points of slashing.
7 points of slashing. Do I? God, it's been.
It's been a while.
Oh, I don't have advantage, so no sneak. So yep, that's it.
Okay, 7 points of slashing damage to it,
Eye,
clawing out at its eye. It's
eyelid or whatever.
eyelid, just ripping some of that bark away from
oh
that
man.
strange eyelid form. I love this image of Tabaxi, Aloxodon, and this half-elf figure climbing onto this tree and just pulling at this thing. Riveting. Right. That's your turn. It's theirs. Prologue, you're on deck. This thing is going to spin. 1, 2, 3. Needs to go one more. Does not leave your attack of range, your Laundriel, so no attacks of opportunity, unfortunately. But it does get Volus and Prologue within range. Volus and Prologue, I would like you both to make strength saving throws, as it is reaching out for both of you, trying to grab hold to pull you off.
23.
Okay?
You're muted, Prologue.
16 plus 7.
And Prologue, you're doing this in advantage because you're raging right now.
I get an advantage for that.
You do.
You're
You
right.
get advantage for strength saving throws and checks.
Oh, very good. That's
Very
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You both manage to hold on as it tries to wrap its branches around you and pull you away, but you've got firm grips on this other tree. This one is is going to turn to you, Aberrat, and make 2 attacks against you. As you are beginning to really upset it. Very damaged, pieces of wood and bark falling from it as it begins to move. Doesn't sound like the other one.
Just stay within 30 feet.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
That hits. Okay.
I do have a question when this turn is over.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
This is gonna hurt quite a bit.
And that's a 29 to hit.
He's dealing
So that's 2 hits, right?
numbers.
That's 2 hits, yeah.
Dos.
All right. First one's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I do no longer have any temp HP.
Okay.
Second one. Oh! Second one's only 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I was expecting like 87 or something.
That's-
I'm
No,
fine.
there
I'm fine
was
so
a-
far, guys.
Don't
there
worry,
were 4
Chris
ones. 4 ones between those two, so
No kidding.
getting a little lucky on that bit. I'm gonna switch d6s and see if that helps.
Their saves are great. Their attacks are questionable.
Questionable. This guy, though,
It does hurt.
let's see. It's going to continue attacking at you, Prologue. You are the most
You sure?
annoying one
It's not
for
going to
it.
attack the kitty attacking its eye?
You're not the one pulling its heart out.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
So Prologue, let's see. First attack against you is cacked. That's only an 18, so that one I believe misses.
I would like to propose something here.
Okay, yeah.
So the previous tree, when it tried to pull me off, seems like it would have assisted me in
That's
pulling this
exactly
heart
what
out.
my question was that.
It did
Was
not
if they tried to
succeed
pull
in
us.
pulling it off, pulling you off.
But I know.
So it didn't get a good
bad.
grip on you.
Because I was staying attached to the hearts, and it seemed like if it was pulling me, then I,
By extension, would
It's a
pull
good-
it.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Okay,
If it
okay.
succeeded, I would have agreed, but it did not succeed.
okay.
Maybe next turn.
Maybe next
DM's
time.
rulings, but we'll see how it goes next time.
Yeah, yeah. Good push. That one's a 28 to hit.
God,
Ouch.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Oh, good grief. Okay, this one's going in jail. That's the 3rd time it's rolled a 1 for me. So 8, 10.
you
That's
use that when you want to.
16 points halved to 8, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. Remember, add advantage because you're raging.
18.
18, you manage to hold on, even with it bludgeoning. This branch just comes out and wraps around and slams you in the face. But you still hold on. Well, that was their turn. Not as fruitful as they would have
I
hoped.
just realized I could have
Oh,
done
well,
the sneak
shame.
attack.
You could have?
Yeah, it says I don't need advantage if there is another enemy of the target within 5 feet. That means
Oh, that's
Prologue
right.
and Volus are both within 5 feet.
Roll sneak
Yeah.
attack damage. Roll that damage.
It's just 2 more die 6, but every little bit helps.
Every little helps, yeah. For sure.
Nine more points.
9 more points.
Bad.
But eyelid looks a little hurt. Almost like he can't quite blink correctly anymore. Oh no.
Good.
Okay.
No more bark eyelids for you.
That is the trio. Oh, Abra, I need you to make a concentration saving throw. Before I end their turn.
Yes, concentration saving. That's just a con save, right?
Yeah, just a con save. Because you are concentrating on something right now.
16.
16.
Don't I have to make 2 because I got hit twice?
You did get hit twice, so you do have to make 2. I'm thinking about
So
something
the
here.
first was a 15, so I would have saved for the first one.
Okay, yeah.
and the second one was a 13. So
Okay, you succeed on both. You did well. You just had to
no,
beat 10.
I didn't make the second save.
No, you have to beat 10. It's half the damage. If it's less than 10, then it's 10. And I dealt 16 to you on the other one, so half that is 8, so it's just a base of 10. If you beat 10, you succeed. You did succeed on that.
It's 10 or whatever half the damage is, whichever's
Yes,
higher.
whichever one is higher. And in this case, 10 is higher.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
You're good.
you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I do have to make a little note here. Prologue, your AC is normal, I think. Oh no, because your Laundriel's the one who cast it on you, and his concentration is on that, and his aura thing is just a thing that his class does. That's right. I always forget about
I was
that.
gonna bring that up at the beginning of this. So
Okay.
at the beginning of my turn, I mean.
Which, that is their turn. So, Prologue, you're up. Your Laundriel's on deck.
What I forget. What is this aura thing that Yolandriel is doing?
Okay, so I think you're out of range. Because it may
Oh.
look like you're in range, but you're also
Okay.
up a tree right now. It
And
is
it's,
a dome.
Okay,
But-
cool.
I think you're out of range.
You are out of range. Just barely
Cool,
out
I
of
cool,
range.
would be able to give you hit points if you were.
Can we start like wrestling the tree towards the dome?
Okay.
If you were touching the ground, maybe.
Prologue is going to continue trying to pull this heart out.
Okay, give me a strength check. So this is with
Uh,
advantage because they are strength checks.
Cool.
I did that wrong last time round.
If you would have had that heart out by now, Mary.
Okay,
Jarvis
so
would not be on the ground.
17.
17. You feel a little give way, but not as much as you would hope or like. This case, you don't do any damage. You didn't beat its AC and things.
Okay.
But you did make a little progress.
And I forget, does that count as an attack? Can I do a second
It does
one?
count as an attack. You are attached, so you do have your second attack still.
Cool.
Yeah.
Doing that. 14. Nah.
14? Nah, same
Yeah.
thing.
So I'm just adding my strength, right? That's it?
You are adding your strength, yeah.
But nothing else. No proficiencies or anything.
No proficiencies, just your strength.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. All done in that case.
Okay. That being Prologue, Yolandriel, you're up. Jartis, you're on deck.
Okay. As we have established, Twilight Sanctuary is a cleric domain thing. So what I'm going to do is, unfortunately for you, Prologue, drop Shield of Faith because it's a concentration spell. And I'm going to cast at 4th level Aura of Life. For the folks at home. Preserving, energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature has resistance to necrotic damage, and its hit point maximum can't be reduced. In addition, a non-hostile living creature regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points. That is a 30-foot range, so it's the same as my Aura Vitality. And then, that's my action as my bonus action. Also as a domain thing, I'm going to expand 1 use of my Channel Divinity to fuel my spells. So I'm going to regain my 1 level 1 spell slot that I've used.
Okay. Bonus action
And
and
that's my
action
turn.
used. Okay, no movement.
Actually, 1 second. Let me double check. Look it up. What I'm going to do definitely, is turn to this thing and yell at Aberrat. All right, let's kill this fucking thing. And my eyes are glowing, and there's like new radiance, like out from me.
Oh,
And that is my turn.
perfecto. Right. So it starts with Jartis. Because of his
So I
aura of
have 1
vitality,
HP?
you have 1 HP, and you are waking up prone on the ground.
So I have 1. So prone. Can I?
Half movement to get up.
Okay.
Quite literal.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So I think I'm just gonna get up, and I
Get
am
up, see the new scene in front of you.
I'll just get up.
I don't know. I think I'm
Look at
gonna
the
cast Cure
inconvenience.
Wounds.
Definitely. Just heal yourself this round.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna
It's
cast
not a bad idea.
4th level Cure Wounds.
Oh, damn.
It's going all out.
Alright.
I am not playing around.
All right. 4th level cure wounds are on yourself, presumably. Roll those dice.
Alrighty.
Let's see, how many do
So
you
that
get?
is a total of 27. Because I had the
That ain't bad.
4d8 plus 5.
48 plus 5. Perfect. So you regain 27 hit points. So you should be at 28 now.
Well, better than a spit in the eye.
As far as you're aware, it could very well not be. Who
As
knows?
far as
Might be fun. Who knows?
Alright. So at least I'm not completely super dead, right? I guess.
Not quite, you know. You do still have a bonus action and 15 feet of movement.
I think I'm going to. So I can't
I know, right?
use Flame Blade as a bonus action unless I'm intending on using it as an action right after that.
No. Technically, so seeing as Flame Blade is a leveled spell, you cannot cast it because you already cast a leveled spell.
Level
this turn.
4. Yep, that makes sense. I think I'm going to move a little bit out of the way here. Let's see. Because I used, what was it, 15 feet already?
Half your movement to stand up. So with your 35, with the finagling
Okay.
and such, you
That
run
kinda
down on
puts me
things,
at,
so
like,
it's 15 feet.
15-ish.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. So, I think I'm going to try and kind of move over here behind this tree.
Okay.
This is my little,
Safe space.
right here. So,
Little hideaway hole.
yeah.
Kind of
We're
hiding
not
behind the
dying.
trees.
You're going back to your padres hole.
At least not dying.
All right.
That's the breeding turn.
Take a breath. That's your full turn.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm hiding.
We are back round to the
Aura
top.
of vitality.
Haha.
Hold on. Let me roll you some extra HP here. Or Twilight Sanctuary, I mean. It's going to be 1d6 plus 7. I'll tell you what it is. Go.
That applies to only him.
At the end of
Yeah.
like your consecutive turn. Ooh, that's full, so that's going to be 13.
13.
I rolled a 6.
13 wonderful
Oh,
points of temp hit points.
Yep,
Yes.
temp.
That's a lot.
Do those
Oh,
temp
boy.
hit points last if I leave your aura?
I think they do.
I think
Hold
they
on,
do.
Let me
They
read
just
into
don't
that.
like they don't have a chance of refreshing. I think we discovered that they
Yeah.
do last, or concluded that they do.
Okay, just want to make sure. I'll probably need it.
All
Alright.
right. With that, you got your 10 hit points. Volus, you're up. Aberrat, you're on deck.
Oh damn. Okay. I will use my bonus action to summon my echo as on the front of the tree with the rest of us.
Oh goodness. There we go. He's back.
And I will use one, and since it can use one of my attack actions, it will take my longsword a copy thereof of it, and try to pry and push down into the wood between the heart and the rest of the corporeal flesh, so to speak.
You're both just
And
like
begin to
mirror
stab and
image
pry.
hanging onto this tree. Just
Yes, one is
Do it.
the
Right.
shadow
Put it
is
on that
attempting
side.
to stab in and like pry like a crowbar and like cause it to lift, while the actual me is going to use my other attack to pull.
To pull? Perfect. Okay. Right, so you make your attack roll first. Make your pull, basically. Just as a general attack, you're using it for strength. It's basically an unarmed attack.
So that's for the pry. Is that what this is for?
Yeah, that's for the pry.
Okay, let's see. So unarmed strike then.
Unarmed strike.
Okay. 20, 30, 20.
Dirty. Oh, gosh, yeah. Well, okay, cool. You, while pulling, because I believe you have to make the attack action for your echo to
I do.
attack afterwards. So
So do
you
the
pull,
pry and then the
and
other
then-
one to pull. Yeah.
So you doing that pry and getting that action in there, you actually managed to jump in and get going with it. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage for the longsword.
Wait, no, hang on. You did the pry.
Unarmed.
So just give me a d6. Give me a d6
A
and add your
D6.
strength modifier.
D6 and add the strength modifier.
Because this is working in a different fashion. Because of what you're all doing.
And my strength modifier?
Yep.
That is 9.
9. 9.
5 plus 4.
Okay. Your more splinters coming out.
So that's for the pry then, yes?
That's for the pull. Because you have to do the pull before you do the pry.
Okay.
Because your echo's doing the pry.
Yeah, just trying to wedge it through while I'm
Trying to wedge it.
trying
yeah.
to assist in pulling this
So
object
for the sword action one here, it's going to be an attack roll. Using your sword attack.
Mm-hmm. Ah, nat 20.
Oh, goodness.
Nice.
So that makes it 27.
Okay. Very good. Very nice. It
But that's a
jams
move.
that sword in what looks to be a fine little gap that's being made from everyone's pulling and everyone's prying. Wedges it in deep. Now, with the way we do our natural 20s here, we do max damage, and then you roll damage and add it to your max.
So max damage. That counts as a
like max.
two-handed weapon because it's a stab
Yes.
at that point. Right?
Yes. At that point, he's...
So I'm doing the D10. Okay, so if it's max damage, that makes it 14 plus roll again.
Yep. 14 plus
Okay.
roll again. You're not adding your modifiers twice, you're only adding them once.
Yeah, so it's
So-
not 14 because
So it's
it would
Okay,
be
so
the
it's 10.
dice.
So
technically...
it's
Yeah,
10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 10 plus... Oh, what's the number here? I can read. Yeah, okay. So that would be 10 plus 12, so that's 22. And then the plus
22.
4 once, yeah.
Perfect. It lets off much what you're hearing on those roars in the background, but much, much
Sirens
louder.
came, folks.
Much louder roar as this blade seeps deep into the trunk and starts to pry it, trying to assist and help as much as you can on things. That was good. It's not out yet, but you're getting there. That was scary. Anything else with your turn?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you
I think
used the
that'll
bonus.
conclude.
Yeah, that's
It's bonus and both attack actions on my turn.
You guys could get in range of me. That'd be great.
If you could get range of them, that would be better.
I'm trying not to get absolutely pummeled right now, so I
Trying not
can
to
at
get
least help
bodied
people out.
immediately.
Abrat, you're up. Finestorm, you're on deck.
All right, I am
16
going
AC.
to. I have 11. I'm going to flame blade scimitar straight up this the trunk of this guy in front of me.
Perfecto. Give me an attack roll.
20, dirty.
That hits.
Nice.
All right, total of that was actually pretty good. 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. You bring this blade up, find a nice big gap towards the bottom, rake it up the trunk, split most of it. You, as a nature person, would know that if this were a normal tree, there's no way it's going to survive another season, because you just broke much of its rings and much of its barks. Nutrients not going to flow correctly. But it's still up and it's still moving.
3 signs.
Oh, it's still alive, huh?
Still alive.
All right. Then I am going to. I'm gonna move around to about. I'm still in its range right here, right?
You are.
Good. And I'm going to step right here. That was 30 feet of movement.
It's like right in the middle.
Hey, that looks familiar. Okay.
Uh-huh. And,
Oh dear.
That's how druids get smacked around like a tennis ball.
And for
Start
bonus
playing tennis with
action,
them.
for bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. So D4 plus your modifier.
I gave myself 6 health.
Nice.
Twilight Sanctuary.
10 hit points. How much do you get?
12.
12.
12 10
Wow,
hit points.
rolled a 5 on that one.
Nice.
Dang.
You guys have so many ways of getting health back. This is terrifying.
I ain't got nothing. I
Yeah,
ain't
we
even in
need
it.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. That's you, Fine Storm. You're up. And then the baddies are up next.
Okay, first I'm declaring I'm using 0 movement this turn,
Cool.
so I can reset my feline.
Yeah.
And then the next bag is going straight into his eye.
He literally
Shut
just
your
like
eyes.
opens up the bag and just like
Again, let's see if
in
he
the
can
socket.
save again.
We're
Tree.
sitting here wrestling with this thing, and you just seem to. How many of these do you have?
some of it like sprinkles down into your guys' eyes and you're like,
It's
ah!
this time it has opened up both its eyes and is glaring and very angry at you as you shove this other bag into it. It rolled a 10 this time on its save.
Oh dang!
So it failed.
Yay.
All right,
It's
what's it?
blinded.
Eat it.
Blinded. Ooh, so disadvantage on a lot of stuff. Oh dear. Okay, that's an attack roll.
It is also unable to breathe, sneezing uncontrollably. A creature
work
affected
for
this
that.
way is
Well,
incapacitated. I don't know.
Uh,
It's up to Murray if it's actually affected in this way. I just want the blind, but
Again, does that
Would
work
give
on
him the bone
trees?
hurting juice.
Depends on rules and such.
Shut eyes.
So, but I cannot see right now.
and then I will, as the bonus action, Fury again.
Get angry. Can I give you some
Flurry of blows, I guess.
flurry of blows?
Flurry of blows, 2 attacks, 1 with sneak. So for the first attack, because it's
you do that
these
thing
are
where you're
all
like,
these are all at advantage.
They are
Is it
all
top
at
line?
advantage.
Wind up.
Yeah.
Wow, boy, that'll be a 25.
That hits.
Normal
That's
damage.
more like a Donkey Kong swing.
Yeah, that's
His whole big.
right.
11 points for the normal,
Perfect.
and then the sneak is. Of course, these are all had 4 points.
4 points. Right.
And then the second attack. Oops. That wasn't 2d20. 2d20. Come on.
Oh.
24.
That hits.
And another d6 plus 9. 11. 11 more points.
Oh,
Claw damage. And that's all I can do.
okay. You are stripping the bark away from parts of this tree, and you can see underneath as you're getting into the core of the wood of the trunk itself, there is this ichor coming out of it that is red and black in places. Definitely doesn't look healthy. That being your turn, it goes to them. Prologue's on deck.
I would like to make a reaction when this guy makes his turn.
Well, he's
When
making
he
his
starts
turn.
his turn.
He's starting his
He
turn.
needs to make a con save. DC 15.
Con save DC 15. Okay.
This is my Halo of Spores.
Perfect. It 18 on the die, so 23.
Yeah, fine then.
So, they are shifting gears and attention.
Fuck.
Yee.
You heard your Landriel in the background. Oh, fuck.
Prologue, they are all attacking you.
Oh my god!
If that
you
one
are-
stepped
Oh,
away
baby
from
bird.
Yolandria, doesn't he?
Oh.
Yolandria get attack of opportunity?
Your Laundrial, they are within your. They would be within. Would they? No, they wouldn't actually, because
Oh,
you weren't
damn.
within range of this one, but is in within range of
Okay.
this one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Trying.
So it's a good try. Good check. Good check. But let's start with this one. These are actually at advantage because you are completely surrounded by trees.
Oh no.
Ooh.
First one's a
We have
natural
to the
20.
forest, the trees.
So
Folks, it's been a fun ride.
natural 20 on the first.
Are they swatting me or
Oh
what?
man.
They are pounding you. They've
Gotcha.
given up on trying to
Into
pull
this
you
tree,
off, and they are
into
pounding
the
you
friend
into
tree.
it.
We're just dying.
That is 10 plus 20. 34 halved to 17 bludgeoning damage.
God,
Thank God
damn.
for that rage.
Which one just hit me?
That would be this one.
Okay. Reaction. Let that thing be struck by lightning.
Perfect. Okay, what does it need to do? A dex?
Right in the crack.
All right, let me just see here. The Rod of Retribution.
I forgot about
Make
the rod.
a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving
Ooh.
throw. Okay.
That's gonna be hard for this tree.
10. I'm pretty sure that fails.
Does it
Yeah,
catch
13.
fire?
13, yeah, it failed. It failed, so roll
Alright.
damage.
Why don't you go ahead and take a little bit of lightning damage?
Damage.
That's a cool 13 to his face.
A cool 13 to his face. Alright, Prologue, I'll give it to you. How do you want to do it?
Well, obviously, it's gonna hit it in its face, and then the tree's gonna explode into splinters.
Okay.
Little zip zap.
This, as you all see this branch come in and grievously jab Prologue right in the back, gives off a small grunt as this lightning accumulates around the rod held in his trunk and then launches back, slaps right into this middle of this semi-face type features on the trunk, splinters in, and then the lightning and electricity just flows through the tree, crispifying the leaves, splintering, breaking, and it collapses and falls quite literally to pieces. That thing is dead.
Nice.
Saved
One
yourself a
down.
second attack on that.
Like the big red X. It's just
Big red X.
Get
It
outta
is-
here.
It is no longer functioning. The other one is also attacking you, though. Still flanked, because you are still on either side. That's a 29 to hit.
Got me.
Shield of Faith wouldn't have helped you there. Sorry,
Ooh.
bud.
Ones again. Oh, dear. That's 12 half to 6 bludgeoning damage. Second attack. That's a 27 to hit.
Got me.
Bam! Bam! Just right to the tree.
That is 16 halved to 8 bludgeoning damage.
Second attack, more lightning.
You've used your reaction.
I'm not sure if it's actually a reaction. Let me check.
I believe it is. But let's double check.
Oh, you're right.
Perfect. Cool. And as for the big tree, it is also attacking you, but it is at disadvantage, so the advantage is cancelled out, so it's just a straight roll. Really doesn't like it.
Question.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, you need to be making strength checks for these as well.
Are Vulas's and his ghosty knight, can this tree even get to me?
It can. Any of its branches can be animated and moved. So essentially,
Okay.
right now, one branch from above is just coming down to smack you in the face.
Cool.
But I need.
Okay.
I do need 3 strength. Yeah. Saving throws. These are saving throws.
Okay, so the first one is a
Is it what?
8.
Oof.
At advantage?
Yeah. Second one is a 12.
Oof.
Third one is a 26.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, the first one is where you fell off. That critical. You had to beat a 17 for that one. So you are no longer on the tree and are prone on the ground while the pummeling is happening.
I am not prone.
I'd like to imagine.
That's right. You cannot be put prone. When you get hit in the back, you do land on your feet, but then get 2 more branches slammed on either side of you. It's like you've got 2 branches and you're doing that I don't want to be crushed movement of trying to hold it away, but you did lose contact with the tree.
See, I was imagining it like you got hit once, you started to fall, the lightning hit that one, and then the other tree hit you twice on your way down. Like as you were falling, it was just like pop, pop, and hit you like a cartoon. It's just like
It's a little comical. So that being the case, the tree that is a little bitter about the heart being pulled out a little bit here. Vulas, you're getting a very good clear look at the crystal now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There are splinters and marks of it being pulled, and it does have about 2 or 3 inches of area of wood that has been started to be ripped away. It's about at that moment when a branch is coming around to hit you. So
Is it me or is it the echo?
This one is you. The next one's going to be the echo.
Okay.
This one, you are within range of the other one, so flanking does come into consideration, so straight roll. Good grief. 26?
Nah. Yeah, that's a hit.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, so 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that gets rid of what temporary HP I had. And then
Temp
3
HP.
of my actual health.
Okay.
Okay. Strength saving throw, you said?
Yep.
19.
19. You hold on, and you hold tight. This one is at disadvantage because the tree is gone now, so it's attacking your echo for this one.
Okay. With disadvantage?
Yep, it's attacking at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's only a 13.
Nope.
Doesn't hit.
Nope.
whizzes right by.
Just for future reference, so it's easier for you. That echo has an AC of 17.
Yeah, it's higher than yours.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. That is their turn. Prologue, you're up.
I ain't letting go for shit.
Prologue, you're in my aura.
Currently you are, because
Currently.
you're on the ground now. So you're just barely in his aura.
I don't know how. Let me know if I'm allowed to do this. But my Ichor gives me, I think, 15 feet of reach. Do I have to be on the tree?
You don't. The crystal's only about 10 feet up.
Okay. Then we'll just try to grab it from where Prologue
Where
is
you're
standing.
standing.
That's actually probably more ideal.
This is amazing. Go for it. Give me an attack roll.
Good stuff.
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get reckless on this piece.
Perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Getting reckless.
Yeah.
Okay, so with advantage.
That's a natty 20 for some number over 20.
Good
Nice.
heavens. Perfect. All right. So you've got a d6 and then a d6 for the force damage from the Ichor, so 12. Roll 2d6 again and add your strength modifier.
Very good. 11.
11. Okay, perfect. That is
23?
23. 23 as you grab hold again.
Gimme.
These black Ichors just launch out from Prologue's hands and wrap around that area of the wood again and start pulling again. It's still roaring and still very unhappy with this whole circumstance. But you're attached again and within the aura. So, anything else for your turn?
All done.
All done.
Okay.
Okay.
Twilight Sanctuary?
Wait, do I get to attack again or no?
No. This
Not
one's
this time,
this
'cause
one's
I'm
attaching. Yeah.
attaching. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Is this Ichor stuff like sticky?
You haven't touched it just yet.
A cool 8, sir, with a 1 on the die. Sorry, Prologue.
8.
You're the one who needs it the most right now, and I could not give it to you.
That would be
Phrasing.
nice.
Phrasing.
Sorry, I didn't say he was on deck. Your Laundrial. So your Laundrial's up with Jartus on deck.
Okay, let me check out the map. Let me measure out what's going on here. What's the reach? Like right here? Is
Yeah,
that the
so
reach, or
you
right
are
here?
right here. You are just within reach. And it's just within reach
Okay.
of you.
Oh, okay. Well, staying within reach, I'm gonna go boop, boop.
That'll put... If you go one more, Firestorm will also be considered within your aura.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. So I moved 2, actually, I'm
But
gonna go
Artis won't.
5. Oof. He can get to it next turn, that's fine.
Okay.
He is up next.
I'm gonna go
His
right
turn's
here.
next anyway.
I guess the other tree is dead, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
Stop
And
sign.
then I'm going to stab up at this thing. Like that. I'm trying to get it like the equivalent to underneath its armpit. See if this thing's got like major arteries.
Okay.
Ah, yes. The sap flow will be immense.
The sap must flow.
Sap for the sap god. How this works, right?
19 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
Bark for the throne of wood.
Yes.
In front of wood.
Wood for the wood throne.
Streets will
13
run red
damage.
with snap.
13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, one more. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay.
I think we might
and
survive this whole tree
slashing
ordeal.
damage.
How much?
Don't jinx it.
10.
Jeez.
10 points. Okay.
10 even.
You
And then
launch up, you hit 2 spots, cut off a couple of smaller branches, and what you see is it's not the same ichor coming from the other tree. This looks like normal sap. The other tree was hit by flame attacks, decaying attacks, and other things that stopped the sap from coming out. So this is the first time you're noticing this is like a normal tree.
I have a moment of reflection of, are we killing the wrong trees? And then a single tear drop. No, oh,
I regret nothing.
I am going to. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I can do for right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Jardis, get your butt over here.
Perfect. So, Jartis, you're up. Vullis is on deck.
Alrighty. So I think I have a good amount of health, so I'm gonna try and move. Let's see. Right there.
Yeah, you'd be within range.
Okay. So that's 25 feet. So I'm gonna move there.
You can move your own tokens, by the way.
Yeah.
Right here.
There you go.
And let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Could do a. Do we want to do an attack?
Down.
That kind of thing? Yeah, I could do Flame Blade. Do
it.
a bonus action. Get that out here. Do a.
Bonus action to whip out your flame blade.
I already used my 4th level. I would cast it as a 3rd level.
I believe that does have some fun effects if you do that. Let me take a look at the spell.
Hey, baby, I'm so smooth. It only takes a bonus action to whip it out.
Yeah, it's 3d6 instead of 2d6.
Nice.
Oh, no, wait,
Okay.
Hold on.
Flame
No, it's
blade.
always 3d6. Sorry.
Higher
higher level,
levels
the main course.
increase by d6.
So it should be 4d6. 4d6.
Spell levels of 4th level or higher. So at 3rd level, it won't do any extra d6. It's every 2 level
Okay.
spell slots higher.
So it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Okay.
So you can just cast it at level 2. Don't.
Oh,
I would say save your 3rd level spell
Yeah,
slot
save
and just
the
cast it at 2.
Okay. I don't think I clicked the slot. So we're gonna do 2nd level Flame Blade. I'm just gonna go for it. Can I do
Perfect. You can
that? In
absolutely.
range. So.
You are within range.
Oh man, that's 7. Does that add advantage? Or
It's
what do I
not at
do?
advantage because he's not flanked right now. But did you just roll a 7? Because your modifier is
That was
plus 8.
3d6.
No, you're rolling to attack first. You don't roll damage before
always
you
forget
hit.
this.
Oh,
You do
You
always
always roll
forget
to
this.
attack.
okay.
Always roll to
every-
attack.
Get that every time.
That's all right.
It's fine. You'll get there eventually.
A 9, which is not great.
Did you roll a natural 1?
I rolled a natural 9.
Okay, so
Is
that's
that a-
plus
No,
8.
Then plus 8.
Because your attack modifier is plus 8. It's right. It's
Isn't
all
it
in this
plus
spell.
5?
No, you look at your spell. Look at the spell. So when you're looking
Oh,
at Flame Blade
okay.
in the spell,
I
that
see what you're
first
talking about.
blocks
My bad.
that says
Yeah.
plus 8, that's your attack modifier.
17.
So 9 plus 8 is 17. That hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh dear.
And then roll damage.
Now
and then
you
you can
roll your
just roll.
3d6.
You can just
Now there's
click on the.
3d6.
Yeah, you can just click on the box that says 3d6 plus whatever.
So
Instead of
11?
Rolling.
11. Very good.
We're
You
gonna
bring-
try and do a pierce if we can. I don't know. Whatever you want to throw that out as.
A pierce.
Hua!
Roll. Okay. I will say, Abrat, in your fine knowledge, give me a nature check, real quick.
21.
Not Abrat. My bad. I'm sorry. I messed up the names. Jartis, give me a nature check.
It's like interesting.
Wrong
Alright.
person.
10.
10. Okay, well, you are a druid, so I did have the DC at very low for this. when it comes to treants, when you're trying to damage them, doing bludgeoning and piercing, not a good idea. Slashing, that's a brilliant idea.
Oh, okay.
So-
Slashing damage, I guess.
Stick with the slashing, don't try to go with piercing, essentially.
It's a clean, fiery gash.
Clean, fiery gash across. It does... These ones aren't roaring, but it does creak excessively at this attack.
Excessive creaking.
Excessive creaking. It hurt.
Nice.
It hurt greatly.
You can attack again, can't you? With that?
No,
Or
he
is it
can't.
because it's a spell.
Oh,
It's
no, he's
because
a druid. He doesn't have 2 attacks.
Oh.
They only have 1 attack. Yeah, yeah.
What kind of BS is that?
Different class, yeah. But that was your bonus action, movement, and action.
You're right.
So,
I can attack like 12 times. As a
It's-
fighter.
I can
It's
cast
ridiculous.
Blight.
Vulis, you're up. Abrat's on deck. Vulis,
I'm sorry, I'm going over my list. Sorry.
thinking about things. Yeah. No, you're good. I saw the thinking
Yeah.
face and I was like, let's just make sure.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Thinking, would it be possible, in theory, for me to swap plate locations with my shadow and still have a sword in place where it is?
I'll allow it, yeah.
I'll do that.
I'll allow it.
I'll also say that due to the combo moves you're doing with Prologue, your checks are going to be at advantage from now on.
Okay.
Because you're both
Then-
you're all working in tandem to do one core purpose, and I love it when people work together on things.
I was like, nah, I can't do it by himself. Wouldn't hurt to have some extra hands in there.
Well, you've also
So,
got
yeah.
Firestorm distracting this thing massively. Oh, I need to roll a con save too. Ah. At the end of its turn, it did blink away at the dust. Rolled a natural 20 on its con save.
Well, that's just unfortunate. That's
It's
the
no
big
longer
stinky.
blinded.
But yeah, I will use Manifest Echo Teleport, and I'll swap places with it.
Perfect.
And so it will continue to hold the grapple.
Technically, I need to do this. There we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I will then continue to do my dual technique of pry and pull.
All right. So, give me 2 strength checks at advantage.
2 strength checks at advantage each. That'll be fun.
Well, yeah, each because you've got 2 attacks and you're already connected. So,
So 2 strength checks.
I didn't make this hard enough.
Jarvis
The
almost
first
died.
one. The first one with advantage is
Not hard
20.
enough.
20. Yeah, that. Okay, cool. Yeah, roll me. First one for the pool. Roll. Is this the one with the sword, or the unarmed?
That is the. That one was with the sword.
Okay, perfect. Roll me sword damage.
Sword damage.
Lord.
Damage of the sword.
Damn. Okay, 10 plus 4, so 14.
Whew. Very nice. I have to maths now.
And then to roll the strength check for the pull with advantage.
You have 2 attacks, right?
Yes, I do.
So you
That's
can
why
do.
I can do that.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, that's right, because not high enough. Cool. Carry on.
And then the pull is 21 with advantage.
Yep, that works as well. So roll me a d6 and add your strength modifier.
A d6 plus strength. Let's see. That is 7. 3 plus 4.
7.
Gotta love
Perfect.
double bodying things. Isn't this great?
Pop, pop, pop.
Just so
music
many
just
techniques.
Like, in a way where I think we may die.
The music just changed.
You're pulling, pushing. a lot. You can see around that blade where you're putting the leverage to, the wood is being indented into the tree itself. The blade is finally making some leeway with the black ichor wrapped around now and pulling out. It's made it from that maybe 3 inches to it's definitely 3 inches now. You are making progress, and it is getting angrier. At this point, Vullis, you're the only one who can see this. Actually, Finestorm, your passive perception is fucking ridiculous, so I'll allow you to see this too. There is a pure black ooze beginning to seep out and wiggle around aggressively from where this wood is being pulled out.
Oh shit, this isn't Princess Mononoke shit. Oh no.
Good reference.
Thank
okay. That your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then Abra, you're up. Find someone's on deck. Oh yeah, give him that temp HP.
Does that apply to me? Am I in the circle?
You are in the circle. He's moved close enough to you.
How much?
All right.
10.
10. Okay.
Abra is going to step forward 10 feet. He's still within range of that other end, so.
He is.
And then I'm going to cast a healing spell on Prologue. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on
Too
Prologue.
many damn healers. Okay. There are 3 healers
Prologue,
in
you
a
get
party of
22 health back.
Good heavens.
Nice.
I think I've concluded I will never down Prologue.
Not if I have anything to
I'll
do
get
with it.
damn close to it, but I'll never actually succeed.
My character will go to the grave with his hand up, healing Prologue one last time.
And Prologue will
Finish
go to the
job.
grave, or trying not to, just doing this.
And then I'm going to.
As he's climbing back out of the dirt hole.
Ooh. Alright, that was your action.
That was my action.
One keep dirt holes myself.
Well, yeah, I think I will end my turn there.
Alright. Fine Storm. Twilight
Great.
Sanctuary, Yolandrio?
Oh, yes.
I have
Do you
12
have-
HP.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
have 12 temp.
Yeah, you might not
So-
want to reset that then. Then, Fine Storm, you're up. Then they are
Awesome.
on deck.
So this is going to take some DM thinking here.
Okay, here we go, I'm ready.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Never.
Given my abilities and my speciality, my massive perception, investigation, and sleight of hand, knowing how to extract things, can I find the point between the heart and the wood that's giving the most resistance?
That is an
'Cause
excellent. You're right. That's going to
Because
take some
I would
thinking
know
from
how
me.
to avoid that spot normally, but I would know how to identify that spot.
You know what?
Pass along that information.
This is going to be an Arcana check.
What?
Yeah, strange and bizarre, but it's going to be an Arcana check.
Why did you?
Perfect.
You would pick something I don't have any bonus on.
I actually
Between
don't
all
have
be
those
something.
other ones.
to give it to you with advantage, though, because of your ridiculous past perception.
Okay. Let's see. 13.
13.
Straight up roll.
With your slashing and seeing this ichor coming from it, and then looking down and seeing that strange black ooze, you're intelligent enough to possibly perceive the fact that whatever the enchantment that's creating this thing, it's probably coming from that black ooze that is now perceivable from that gap. And it is likely what's keeping it in place.
Attack. That.
That? Okay. Give me an attack roll.
That's ooze.
Which is also.
This will be at... Yeah, this one's going to be at disadvantage, because only very small amounts of it are peering out. Technically, no, actually, just normal attack roll. It just has a much higher DC. Because it's in three-fourths cover.
Trying to scratch it like this.
Ouch. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. 19.
Oh.
You reach your claw out to attack at this strange black ichor that's coming out and wiggling around. And it responds. As soon as your claw hits towards it, it hardens. Hard as a rock. And you just hear this as your claw scrapes across it.
Oh, it's black blood. God damn.
No damage.
Fury of blows. 2 more attacks against it.
Perfect. Give me some attack rolls. I love monks.
Next attack roll. Oh, it was gonna be a 20. It was gonna be a 20.
It's a monk kitty.
It's a monk kitty. It's a monk kitty. 24.
24. Just hits.
Just hits.
Just managed to break through that hardened carapace it just made. So roll your damage.
And it'll also be a sneak attack since it hit.
Yeah, you got a common enemy within 5 feet.
Yep.
That's why I showed up. Yep.
It is, for that, will be 15.
15? Okay.
Plus another 3. So 12.
12? 12 points? Okay.
Straight on that black ichor.
And on that, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Con save.
Con save. Well, let me roll the dice first.
He just dies instantaneously.
Yeah, he just.
It could.
You don't know what it is. Very well good.
It's a roll of a 4, so do I have anything on my con? Nope, it's a straight up roll. 4.
4?
He's dead.
Could be.
He's rolling dice. Be afraid.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage.
That happens to be what my temp hit points is.
Oh! Okay. Well, you do
Next.
see you've made a little
Attack.
gap in opening. Yeah.
Does he pass along this information that he's found?
No, not in combat. I still have 1 more flurry.
One more flurry. Hold that thought
Much like a
until
fart,
after that
he
flurry.
is silent but deadly.
Oh, I rolled it, but I'll hold
Oh, no, not you. I'm sorry. Vulas, hold that thought until after his flurry's done. So what was your attack roll, Fighting Storm?
So I rolled a 19, which means it will be counted as a crit, and it'll be a 28 to hit.
Because you're ridiculous that way.
I'm ridiculous
hits.
that way.
It hits.
So that's 6 plus. Go away, dice. Come back, dice. Another 14, so 20 points.
20 points. That's... Everyone, monks are beautiful things. That was 33 points between 2 attacks.
Specifically at the black ichor.
Specifically
So
at
I
the
guess
black
I'm going to
ichor.
make another con save.
You are making another con save, yes.
15.
15.
Yay.
That one is 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Both of those, by the way, were fails.
Yep.
But you can see it is getting damaged and it is getting hurt from you attacking it. And it is getting a little pissed off,
It should be.
as far as you can tell.
That's it.
Twilight Sanctuary,
11.
11.
Right back to you.
Vulas,
Yes.
you can see that when he attacks, when Firestorm's hitting and striking at this thing, the black ichor is leaving residue on the hand, which has a little small smoke trail coming from it. It is, from what you can perceive, due to your passive perception of being 15, it is damaging Firestorm.
Okay.
Right. That being Firestorm, it is the wonderful Bandic's turns. Let's see. It's going to change its tactic just a little bit here. Yeah.
Get rid of the cat.
Little bit. So I am going to Who is dealing the most and doing the most annoying stuff?
When this tree
Aberrat.
right here starts its turn,
It's
I
starting
have a
its turn.
reaction.
You're doing
Alright,
your
it needs to
spore?
make- Yeah,
Which
con
tree is this?
save.
Okay.
This one.
Save.
That's the tree in question?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Aberrat. 21.
Fine. It's fine.
Let's kill heal. He's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's
It's fine.
fine.
It is fine.
Everything's
It's fine.
Vaughn's like, oh,
Everything's
no,
fine.
it's fine. It's not
fine.
like I built the character specifically to do these things.
I just keep rolling really well. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
okay.
a con save with a tree.
It's going
so
to attack
it
you.
should be pretty well.
It is attacking you, Aberrat.
Okay. Bring it.
It just impales you immediately.
Yeah, just like all of the branches right through him. He just.
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So your
Oh,
AC is
ouch.
11. So the only way I will miss you is if I roll a 1.
Uh-huh.
Rolls a 1.
It's a 10. Well, I rolled a 10, so 20. Dirty 20 to hit. Both of those hits.
Fucking trees.
The first one,
Great.
it's 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. My temp HP's gone.
And I need a concentration saving throw.
Con save. And it should be 10.
10,
Because
yeah.
that was 17.
Yep.
Alright, so I got 19.
19. Okay, you succeed. You maintain your concentration. As for the second hit, ooh, that one was bad. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12.
And do
another
keep in
con
mind,
save.
if your temp HP goes away, any extra damage does still go through.
I rolled a nat 1 on that con save, so I lost my spell.
So you lost your spell. Okay.
Yeah.
So you should have taken a total of 17 plus 12, 29 points of damage. Overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
He's still standing.
When I
Lost the
take
spell.
damage, it still takes the excess out of the hit points, by the way, when I go past my temp.
Good.
On
Okay, cool.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I just want to
It
make
does
sure
do
that
that.
the programming did that correctly
Yeah,
on
no,
there. 'Cause
It does do that.
some of the things on D&D Beyond are finicky, but they're still wonderful.
Yeah.
I
All
love
right.
Yeah.
As for the big tree, it is attacking you, Prologue. These are at advantage because it's no longer blind.
it. Come on. Give it here.
It doesn't like you the most. That's a 24 to hit.
It still hates
does.
Prologue over me.
It does, because Prologue's doing the
myself,
most
like-
damage for pulling. And the second one's a 25 to hit. So,
Got me.
roll some damage. Oh. That's 19 half to 9 points of bludgeoning damage. That eats through the temp. As for the second, oh, gross. 14 half to 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And find Storm and Volus. I need you to both to make con saving throws as this black ichor is launching out. Are you using your reaction, Prologue?
No.
No.
I was wondering if I needed to do a strength check.
You do.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. I have a lot of things I'm trying to juggle around here, so sometimes I
I
need them.
got you.
So, a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, from Firestorm and Volus.
Okay, that's a natty 20 for 26.
Yeah,
21.
21.
And
15 for 6.
24.
And 24. You're still attached, Prologue. Doing great. And that was a 21 for Volus on the con save. Firestorm.
19.
19. Okay. You both succeed, so you only take half. Which I rolled fairly high for that. 7 points of necrotic damage to both of you. As
Okay, I'm
this-
still got them.
Nice. Your what's it thingy will also need to do a con save. How does that work? Your echo.
I think it's just to get because all it has is a DC. So no,
Oh.
actually, hold on. I think I
check.
actually remember something about that. I just want to make sure I have it right. Hold on. That. Yeah, it uses the same stats I do.
Same stats.
So
Okay.
So you want me to roll for it
Yes.
as well?
Roll a con as well. Although I think it's going to dissipate anyway, because a con save only halves.
Only halves?
Yeah.
Yeah, so unless you roll a 1, there's no way. So otherwise it will just... It's a 20, though, total, if that matters.
Okay. But it halved to 7 points of damage, and I don't think it can last.
It only has 1
7.
HP, so it goes...
Yeah. It disappears and poofs away as this black ichor that's little tendrils seeping out elongates and begins to just wrap around locations of your skin, of your body. Very small tendrils, not even really a centimeter thick, but it's enough, and it burns when it touches. Well, that thing's gone. Prologue. It's your turn. Yolandriel, you're on deck.
Come on, strong man. Bring it home.
Oh, yeah. All right. Strength check. Pull this heart out, huh?
Still trying. See by the seams of it.
15.
15. You're pulling, but it seems to be holding on pretty hard.
Again. 8.
Are these at advantage with your rage?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
sorry, Prologue. Yeah.
Yes.
You're pulling, but when you start pulling is when you're getting hit by this other tree in the back. The other tree's really hindering your pulling on this, and you're not quite getting the grasp that you want or need.
All done. Give me those goodies, Yolandriel.
Yes. Twilight Sanctuary.
Temp HP, because that's right, I depleted your temp HP, so...
That's a nice 13 max temp HP. That can give
That's stuff.
Very nice.
Yes, indeed.
All done.
Okay, Yolandriel, you're up. Jot is on deck.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Let me look. I am going to guiding bolt the big tree in the face, avoiding the heart, of course.
Okay. Give me that attack roll.
Yes. Wait. 19 to hit, 13 on the die.
That hits.
Oh, and I cast that at level 3, by the way. I forgot to tell you
Perfect.
when I was casting it. but
No, you're
I
good.
am
You're good.
Tough. Okay, let me grab some D6s, folks. Got to pull these bad boys out.
Really our amateur 6-sided die.
Okay. 20. Radiant damage, even.
Whew! 20 radiant.
Nice.
Right.
Yes. I'm going to call out. Can somebody please kill this fucking tree?
To note, when he calls that and you all take a peek at it, it does look damaged. There are multiple places where the bark is missing, and there's ichor pouring out of places. It still looks healthy, but definitely damaged at this point.
That sounds
Real
like
quick.
a call to action, Jordis.
This is a very resilient tree.
Very resilient. Before I go use the restroom real quick, what's your temp HP right now, Curtis?
I believe I'm at a 13.
Okay, we're good then. I am gonna go use the restroom.
Okay, Yolandriel's done with his turn. Jartus, you're up.
Okay. You know, I think we just need to talk to the tree. No, I'm just kidding. Let's
Killed one of his buddies.
I don't know. I am tempted to use Ice Knife because it has a range of 60 feet. So I could just like, whoop, bam! Or I could attack this tree next to me and avoid becoming a tennis ball again. That would probably be nice.
Well, what would you like to do? It's all up to you. It's your decision here.
I think I'm gonna do a level 2 Flame Blade again.
You don't have to
Good
cast a
ol'-
spell. You still have concentration, so you still have that spell up. So it's just an attack roll.
Nice. Okay, so it's just an attack roll then.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a 20 plus initiative, right? Is what it
No,
would
not
be?
plus initiative.
Or-
No, it's a d20 plus your attack roll, so plus 8.
Oh, yep. Okay. So,
Much better than your initiative. Ooh.
a 9, 39. The natural 1.
Oh, yeah.
No!
You trip over a loose rock and manage to hit the ground. You stay on your feet, but you definitely didn't hit the tree. So you've still got a bonus in movement.
It says I can use Wild Shape as a bonus action
You can. You would lose your concentration on your flame blade.
on the Flame Blade.
Is that a risk you take?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the Flame Blade. I'm gonna get out of the way though. I think I'm gonna, because I still have movement, right?
You do?
Okay, so I think I am going to
You
gonna
guys
move
didn't
right
get the
here-ish, like 10 feet.
Okay.
Remember, that's what killed you last time.
It will get an attack of opportunity on you.
What?
Yep,
You're moving out of
remember?
its reach. When you move out of a creature's
Okay.
reach, they get attacks of opportunity. So would you
Alright,
like
I'll
to move?
just stay where I'm at then.
Okay.
Good call.
That is what downed you last time.
Okay.
Right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Vulus, you're up. Abrat's on deck.
Question.
Answer.
Now, I saw what damaged Finestorm, which then in turn reached out, took out my Echo, damaged Finestorm again, and myself.
Yes.
So I know that this thing is here
You're
and where it's
full
coming
aware.
from.
Yep. And it is
So,
a little bit more apparent and seeable.
okay, how much of it can I see between the heart and the wood?
By equation, it's got 3/4 cover.
I'm
So
not
it's
specifically speaking to attack. I'm looking at how much space there is.
not much. You could squeeze your blade in, but you're literally squeezing your blade in your spot and pulling it out.
Okay. I want to use my bonus action to bring back my Echo.
How many times can you do that?
It is absolutely infinite. It's only a bonus
is-
action to cast.
So gross. So gross.
Oh, that's great.
But amazing. I love it. Okay, it's back. Bonus action.
It's horrible. I love it, but
Why?
so yes, every time it's gone, I can just use a bonus action and go. Here it is again. Yep, it's great. So I will summon him back, and I will use my first attack to continue to pry.
Okay.
No, sorry. I will have him jam his sword in where mine is currently. So he will be attacking in the same space, essentially.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I want him to pry. So, how would you want me to roll for that specifically?
Okay, so for him to take the action like that, you have to take your action first. Your attack action first.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I want to know if I can reach in and grab at whatever this black ichor is.
Currently not. But Give me an ooh.
That's why I was like, if he can dig his in with one of my attacks, and I can use my other attack to grab it when it has a little bit more pry.
Give me an investigation check. Just a free investigation.
30-20.
30-20? Okay, cool. You think if this was pulled out just a bit farther, you might be able to reach in and do that. But you need a little bit more space to do it. Right now, with Prologue's help, and possibly with your Echo's help and what you do on this turn, the next time around you can take an action, you might be able to do that.
Okay. Because if I need to, I can tank that. Okay. So I will then... My Echo will be fine then. Then I will do the dig in myself. But then I will pass along that information of what I plan to do to find Storm since he's right there.
Okay. Easy enough to do, find Storm. He's right next to you, so he can easily do that.
So I will be, as soon as there's enough space, I'm grabbing whatever it is in there and trying to pull it out. I'm essentially ripping at the blood vessels.
Okay. Give me your attack rolls.
Alright, so with the longsword, that will be... dirty 20 again.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and then...
Man, these great rolls.
And then 1d10 plus 4. Total of 11. 7 plus 4.
11. Perfect, alright. Okay. And then the echoes?
The echo can't do anything because I used my other action to relay my plan.
Okay.
So the echo's right there with me. He's huddled with me, but he can't do anything. He's just holding there. That's it.
With that dirty 20 and that amount of damage, you got him to a point. You could use your movement to put your hand in that gap.
Oh,
Done.
I don't have to use a movement.
Done.
I'm gonna end it right there.
I'll take it.
Take it? Okay.
Yep. I'll just reach it and be ready to grab for whatever moves.
Give me a con
Even if
saving
it's just
throw.
as bait. Okay. Con. That is 17.
17?
Yeah, 11 plus 6.
Okay. Prologue. You are suddenly finding yourself reeling back as a piece of wood releases and gets pulled out. Fine Storm and Volus. Well, Fine Storm, this is what you're seeing. You're seeing this black ichor begin to wrap around the arm of Volus and then fuse into his body.
So this is like some kind of symbiote situation. This is not great.
Prologue and your Laundriel.
This
Give
is
me
quite
history
literally
checks.
venom crossed with black blood from Soldier.
Unless you remember what this is off the top of your heads.
What does your Laundriel remember?
You
That's
have
the
seen.
key to this.
That is the key to
Prologue
this.
certainly doesn't remember. Oh, wait, maybe he does. 17.
17. Okay, yeah. Your Laundriel.
There is a brain in there somewhere.
3.
Yes.
3. Your Laundriel. You're more focused on the fact that the thing just randomly gave way. Prologue, you're seeing this. You are instantly reminded of the black ichor from the tree that you fought with Lady Galani and what it did when she reached out for it. This thing is now part of Volus.
Oh.
And the next thing you realize is the trees you were fighting, they're not making any noise anymore. They are completely silent and are full-on trees again, solidified where they stand.
Is Prologue holding the heart now?
You are holding the heart now.
Aberrat would like to look at the heart and maybe do a cursory, just investigation of
It's
it while
currently
Prologue's doing it?
completely
Prologue
surrounded.
does not let that happen.
It's currently completely surrounded by the black ichor, so Abrat, you can't see it, but you know he's holding it because it's no longer in the tree. There's just a big hole in the tree.
Yeah.
But Vulis,
Yes.
we're going to go on an early break after I describe all this to you. You fall to the ground first off.
Do I take fall damage?
You do. 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall 10 feet to the ground.
Okay.
Land hard, and you begin to feel this burning sensation within your body itself, and then it coalesces and focuses around your chest and starts to, from what you can tell, like excrete, leave, and then join with your armor. What armor are you wearing?
Currently, let me see what I have on. Currently, as an actual it is currently studded leather.
Studded leather? Okay.
Mhm.
From what everyone else can see, his studded leather, which is this nice brown hue to it with these metal studs inside of it, begins to darken and turn to black. The studs dissipate into it, and instead you see the silver sheen to the black armor he is now wearing. Your armor is now living studded armor. Your hit points are reduced by 5.
Total?
Total, overall.
Okay.
It goes over your
Yuck.
Twilight Sanctuary stuff and over your Aura Vitality. They are permanently reduced by 5 as long as you are combined to this curse. It cannot be removed.
Does that mean, as a question, I had 75 out of 80, and I removed 5 total, so am I technically at full health, or do I have to drop the 75 that I had before?
You're technically at full health now.
I'm good. I never need to heal. I'm good.
Yeah, it just
This was all
reduces your
planned.
HP by 5 every time you drop by 5.
To be fair, everyone, this was not all planned. They had no idea that was a possibility.
Let's do it.
But, upon seeing all that, find Stormio on the tree, you see this strange happening. Prologue, you've got the heart in your hand. Jartus, your Londriel Aberrat. The trees are no longer fighting or attacking you. They are standing completely still. We find ourselves at a moment of complete silence. There is no wind, no animals, other than everyone heavily breathing from the fight that just transpired.
Prologue is not finished fighting.
Okay, we'll explore that when we get back from break. See what happens.
Are we the good guys?
No idea.
Whoever you're asking.
No idea. We'll find
There
out
never
though.
is true good or bad. It just is.
10 or so minutes, everyone. We're taking a little bit of an early break, but hey, that's a good spot to do this as we exit out of the combat. Good job, everyone. You didn't die. Although,
Good on you, Jartis. You survived the round.
I
You
think
came
I
back
did
with a vigor.
really, really good damage to Prologue.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just going to check
I
your
think
health
you
now,
hit me
'cause
once.
I
I think
did.
you hit me one time, and then I was like,
I did really good damage to Prologue. I'm proud of myself.
You have downed me once before in the
I
arena.
have? Oh, that's right. Oh, that was in the arena, though.
It's a
Before
new
we
but
go.
never downed.
how much
Doesn't
damage
count.
did you do to Prologue? Just
Uh,
number-wise. What? Well, first of all, what's the numbers without it being halved?
Without
That's
it being
the real
halved,
question.
Without
Like
it being
200.
halved, it's
Would have been
close.
like 150.
No, I think it was 176.
Yeah.
oh wow.
That's that barbarian rage for you.
It's that barbarian rage. That's why you rage, everyone, as a barbarian. Halves the bludgeoning damage. It's a beautiful thing, and when you're fighting things like this that don't do necrotic, if he was fighting that thing, that would have been full damage, and that's 2d8. But, break time, everyone. We'll see you
Yes.
in 10.
Bye.
When it goes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We just had our nice little break, see? Relieved ourselves, got a bit more liquids to go in. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Smokey, for those wonderful donations of the gift subs. Good to see you here.
Yes.
And thanks, Roleplay Unlimited, for coming in and following us. Good to see you here as well. Love you all.
Good.
But we left everyone off in a completely silent forest, with everything stopping, a brief moment to think and breathe. What is everyone doing? Is Prologue still considering this in combat?
Yes, no moments to breathe. No moments to breathe.
Okay.
I don't even know if I am breathing. Last I knew, I was on the floor.
Then if we're still in initiative orders and things, Abrat and Vine Storm have a chance to react and do things before you do, Prologue. So I'll give it to both of you. Abrat and Vine Storm.
Abrat wants to see if he can get a look at what Prologue's holding.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
19.
19. You can't see the crystal itself, but you can see the large chunk of wood that's been removed. The ichor around it is reddish in hue and looks blood-like, and is beginning to drip around the axis of the wood that's coming down. But he is holding it still in that his eldritch tendrils that are reaching out, that are beginning to wrap around and grapple it successfully.
And I am simply going to look at Prologue and say, I should take a look at that. And then that's my turn.
Fine, Storm, anything you're doing?
What is the state of this big tree?
It is currently not moving.
I haven't fought this before, so attack.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
$13.
13. Scrapes across the bark of the tree. Doesn't deal any damage, though.
You mean to tell me it was more defensible when it was just a tree?
I just rolled really low.
Oh,
That's your
No
attack
reaction.
action. No reaction or anything else?
No, I attack. I don't know. It stopped moving, but I attacked it to see what it would do. It didn't do anything, so that's it for this moment.
Okay. With your attack, you do wake it up. It brustles and moves for a second.
That's what I wanted to say.
You have freed me.
You hear me from down below. Oh, I knew I had a bad feeling.
It doesn't make any attacks. But you can see its eye focus on you, Fine Storm, and it finishes its turn saying, "If you don't mind getting off, I mean no harm." Prologue.
Muted.
I didn't actually say anything yet, so I caught it beforehand. What is the state of? I keep want to call him different things. Foolus. Is he standing or what?
Volus is currently flat on his back on the ground. Give me an insight check.
Oh, shit.
That's a natty 20.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
You can tell for a
Who's your
moment
doctor?
there was a moment of pain, a moment of discomfort, but then relaxation, calming of the muscles as the armor begins to coalesce and darken. And you successfully remembered what happened to Lady Galani when she fused with whatever this was. As far as you can tell, there's no cruelty, no mean actions coming from Volus of any kind, or the entity that's now fused in with him.
Okay. So I'm going to do a couple of things. Let me know if I can't. So I'm going to carefully place the heart on the ground and say to Abrat, be careful, don't touch. And then I'm going to take out my axe, put it on Vulus's throat, and say, don't move. And do I have any, can I say more things, or is that all?
You could say more things, yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
There's a very, very brief.
Okay, and then I'm going to say, you're unreal. Come and inspect this, please.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
respond
walk
to
up.
this actually.
Okay.
Cape of the Mountebank. And I'm gonna move.
Can you use that as a reaction?
Is it a reaction? He's just walking towards me. Can I?
Because there's still, Prologue is still considering this violent movement stuff, so still in initiative order.
Would it be? 'Cause it just says
Currently,
it's as an action.
it's as an action, so you will have your turn coming up soon, but I'm going to give Yolondriel, then Jartis a chance to react before you can react with that.
Okay.
Okay,
Also,
I'm
what
gonna-
happened to my echo, by the way?
It is
'Cause
still on the tree.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Go ahead. Do as you do.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up. You said you like pulled your axe up, right, Prologue? Okay, I'm gonna
holding the axe over Lewis's throat.
yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on top of it and like lower it down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, let's just take a second here. All right. And then
You're lowering it down into his throat.
I'm
No,
imagining it
down
lowering
from-
it away from the throat, not
Yeah,
lowering
that's
it
what I
down
mean, like,
into
down.
the
Don't push it
throat.
aside. Then.
yeah,
just
that's what
decide.
I mean. Just
pressing
like,
down, I'm like-
yeah, just like let's take it
Great.
easy. That's what I mean. Like, just take it easy. I have no spells to detect anything ready to go. But what I can do is, as an action, present my holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. I'm just gonna see if something about this is undead,
Okay.
and that's what I'm gonna do. It is a wisdom saving throw of 14 if you want to combat this.
Read the text. Read the text. I need to know exactly what this is doing.
Okay, each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. DC
Okay.
14.
There's no wisdom saving throws required. There is nothing undead near you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back to Prologue and just say, well, he's not undead. I mean, if this is the same thing that was going on with Lady Galani, I guess it's not necessarily an issue.
Jartis?
I'm wondering if I don't know if I should use detect poison and disease.
You definitely could.
Could. Entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I can sense the presence and locations of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases, and identify the kind of poisonous creature or disease.
Okay.
So I guess I cast it first level? I mean, I wouldn't really need to do it any other way.
There are 0 around.
Oh. Well, I guess that eliminates that.
Do you communicate that to everyone?
Yeah. So I will tell everyone. I just cast detect poison and disease, and I don't sense anything. So what do we do?
So not undead, not poisonous, not disease. Volus?
I slowly stand.
Well, no standing allowed.
You can try to stop me.
standing. Don't do it.
Am I allowed to stop, react to him trying to stand or not?
I am in the way. I am making myself in the way.
Okay. With Yolondriel trying to stop you, and you still trying to stop Volus, I will say, give me a grapple check. So, Prologue, make an attack roll for a grapple, so just unarmed, at disadvantage, because Yolondriel's in the way, and Volus do a strength opposed, with advantage,
So
because
just a strength roll,
Yolondriel's in the
but with
way.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God you gave me advantage. Oh my God.
All right,
I
Prologue.
want to hear this before I relay what this very interesting information is.
Prologue, what's your result?
11.
11, okay.
Okay, so with advantage, I rolled a 1
Ooh.
and a nat 20.
Oh,
24.
okay. Fair enough.
So you try to still stomp down onto him to keep him down, but your Londriel kind of pushes you back, assuring you that everything's fine, and he stands up. Voice?
Just kind of pat myself down from dirt and dust and stuff, and just kind of like take in like the color shade and difference of what just happened, and very confused. And he's like, just kind of not a word, but showing no harm, sheathes the sword, picks it up, sheathes it, and is just existing at the moment, just very confused and unsure of what just happened.
It doesn't
Okay
help
with it, but confused.
that your confusion is even more fueled by mixed feelings that you can feel inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Towards Prologue, there's a feeling of disdain, hatred, a feeling of a threat coming from him. From your Londriel, there's a feeling of protection, a little bit more of a comfort level to it. From Aberrat, familiarity. As if there's a symbiosis to it. Firestorm and Jart is confused. There's no specific feeling towards it. And these are feelings that you can tell you're not feeling yourself.
Yeah. It seems a little bit more than a typical insight concept.
It's very confusing. Very
yes.
confusing.
For the sake of my own curiosity and not really paying anyone else any mind, I'll bring out the Shard of Rainbows I've mentioned before, and just kind of hold it to different parts and see if anything changes.
Nothing changes. There's no threat level taken towards what you're holding.
Mm-mm.
But Jartis, you have a passive perception high enough to notice what he's holding.
Yes.
Give me a history check. With advantage, given circumstances.
Good. Good thing it was an advantage. 12?
12.
Isn't great.
You
But
don't recall what it's called, but you remember drawings of items like what he's holding. Drawings specifically from books you were reading regarding the Fey Realm.
okay.
And so with not a lot of touching, I just kind of stop and just kind of rubbing my thumb over it and just thinking. Again, not really paying anyone any mind, still just kind of glancing at what's changed and how I'm feeling about things. But tightly grip on anything and just kind of like a twitch or a cope, just to just rub my thumb over it repeatedly.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to. Are we still in
real
initiative
quick.
order?
Yeah, real quick, before I consider us completely out, I'm going to get to Firestorm and Aberrat. See if they have anything they're doing in particular. We'll start with
Yes.
Aberrat, because you would be up next.
All right, so since I'm hoping that my passive perception of 22 noticed the tree talking, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm going to just glance down at the heart, look over at Prologue, and then approach the tree and ask, do you
Repeat that again, you broke up again.
do you need healing?
I wouldn't mind it.
You also broke up.
You also broke up.
Shit. I wouldn't mind it. A little, if you don't mind.
I'm going to reach out and touch him, and
Reach out,
cast
touch
Cure
tree.
Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Third level.
He gets 20 hit points back.
All right.
My faith and goodwill.
Thank you.
That'll be mine.
Fine Storm.
Since I'm still looking right at him in his eye, I'm going to say, recall all the trees back to this island, and then do a backflip off of him and land next to Prologue.
Just for the sake of it, I'm just instantaneous. I just want to dismiss the echo.
The echo. Okay. Cool. I'll allow it. Yeah. Echo disappears. You backflip next to Prologue, who's standing in front of your Londriel, with Volus close behind your Londriel. Abrat's next to the tree. Jartus is kind of standing by the other, now inanimate tree. The tree responds to you, Finestorm, with, I'm not sure if I have the power at this point. Most of what I could do in that state was provided by that crystal you removed from me. But I will try.
Can Prologue speak now?
Yeah.
Prologue's fine. He's going to say to Yolandriel, you saw the corruption go into him. Not.
Well, yeah, I did, but not the first time.
The first time, my to end her.
You broke up a lot on that, sorry.
The first time, it would have been my preference to end her.
Yeah, and what good would have that done us? Would that have done us, is what I mean to say.
Oh. There's a placeholder.
If I may intercede.
Speak, tree.
The entity fed off of the crystal. As long as you make sure they're not in contact, there should be limited circumstances. It is not healthy to have attached, but it did provide benefits.
Tree, what do you mean by not healthy?
You see, hold on.
Sapped my health and life and sanity, but was fueled by the power of what was embedded in me.
Dark Soul Stone magic.
Volus, if you wish to hold on to this, that is your business.
I'm not even sure what that is. It's not something I've ever seen before.
Not the crystal. Not the crystal Prologue.
Well, yeah, I was speaking of his
I know.
hickory armor. That is a corrupted tree. Made to come to life by powerful magic.
I was already alive. The crystal was forced upon me. To a degree. a man came and convinced me it would be good. And it was. It enhanced my knowledge and abilities. But then another came. And forced another upon me. Combined the two, decreased my abilities and brought me to a point of corruption that I could not proceed.
If I was to like just look over at the crystal based on what he's describing, would do I feel anything? Does anything change?
Give me a wisdom check. With advantage. With things considered. You know what, Aberrat? You too.
Advantage, you said?
Yes.
18.
18?
Also at advantage?
Yep.
I love the fact that I have a placeholder. This is great.
I rolled a 2 twice. So
Oh,
6.
gosh. Oh, gosh. Right, you got nothing. Volus. There is a strange becoming to the crystal. And you can tell that this is not a feeling that the entity is giving you. This is a feeling from yourself. It's a feeling of familiarity. As if this is... It may be the first time you're seeing something like this, but it's not the first time you've been around something like this. The feeling and the aura it gives off in the arcane sense is strangely familiar.
The aura is familiar. I'll slowly take steps towards it. Not hiding anything, but just slowly walking towards it. Just investigating.
Prologue is not going to let that happen.
First couple of steps you take, you hear a voice in your head of yes, yes, yes.
I stop immediately.
Right as you step in front, Prologue, he stops just before you take your first step. Prologue, go ahead and give me an insight check.
An 11.
It's not hard to tell, seeing as he voluntarily stopped himself. But there is a moment of discomfort and not much liking towards the fact that Volus got closer. Volus is maybe a little uncomfortable, if that's rightful to say, Volus.
That's about as good as it can be said.
Okay.
I'll look. I will not proceed any closer, and I turn my back to it and continue to just thumb the shard.
Prologue then is going to pick the heart back up and put it in his bag of holding within his bag.
Will it fit?
It'll fit, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but does fit inside easy enough.
How big is this thing?
You're looking at about like this, maybe half a foot in diameter,
Okay.
and
It's a
about
volleyball.
8 or so inches of wood. When you look at the tree, there's a big hole in it that is a little more closed up now that the healing's been cast on this tree end. I hope you don't mean ill with that.
That does lead me to question, what are
Not
you guys
that
even
I-
here for about it?
I was sent to stop the trees from invading her. And for that. Hmm.
Okay, but why that?
Trees all over this area, this continent, becoming corrupted for one reason or another. We're just here to investigate.
So
I
this
say,
is the
like,
first
looking
time you've
directly
seen
at
this.
him.
So, Prologue,
Yes.
give me a deception check at advantage. You are telling the truth, but it's a half-truth.
What other half am I leaving out?
Tis
you're-
but a white lie.
The reason why you're grabbing the heart is not for the investigation of the trees itself. Bill gave you the quest to investigate the trees. The heart is something you left out, and you didn't tell them why you're taking the heart itself. And that was the original
I did that.
inquiry. So,
Okay.
deception with advantage.
I didn't know. Prologue doesn't roll well for deception. Nope. That's a 7.
You've got to be kidding me.
Big dumb elefante.
The tree also rolled a 7. I believe you came here to investigate the trees, yes. But that does not answer why you're interested in the crystal.
I'm interested because it could reveal answers why this is happening.
I am your answers. The reason why you should be taking it is not for the answers. All you have to do is ask me. You are taking it for another reason. Why?
If you have answers, I would very much enjoy hearing them. Reason I am taking the crystal is to return it to the one who gave it to you first.
I would not do that.
And just it's like I risked my life to help strangers. It's not something I normally care to do, per se. Why are you here for it in the first place? And I would like a straight, honest answer.
Okay, I'm gonna turn directly to him, and I'm gonna use my circlet, and I'm just gonna reach out, and I'm gonna gently grab the sides of your head.
I'm gonna pull
grab
out of
this. No, I'm just gonna be like, okay, hold still, and then it's just gonna be images of not everything that's happened, but like bullet points.
Fullis, you said you're pulling out. You don't want him to grab hold?
it.
Okay.
I'm not like doing it aggressively.
So, even so.
Doesn't matter. That's
Even so. It's going to be a Dex saving throw from you, Vullis, or an acrobatics or athletics from you, Yolandriel.
So dexterity save?
Yeah, dexterity save.
Acrobatics or athletics, you said?
Yep.
Acrobatics?
18.
18, okay.
18.
Okay.
With
So-
a 14 on the die.
That's,
I had a 16 plus 2.
Managed.
with us, it's a meets beats, and as he's the one who initiated it, Yolandriel does get hold of your temples just long enough to communicate these sides. Not that he actually needs to touch. So even when you pull away, it still does get communicated to you. But you do pull away. With these images flashing in your mind, you do see the full story and reason why they're coming here. They recently were on a turtle's back. They recently encountered the original person who put this crystal in this treant's heart. They recently came across the fact that he's gone a little mad. and that they have been hired to acquire them back to return the sanity of this individual. And the reinsurances they have from the clones that this person made, that he is no longer an evil wizard or an evil sorcerer, but means good and regrets the actions he took in the past. You also find an odd familiarity to the face of the person they are trying to return the sanity of.
In a way that I know.
In a way that you know.
Chug. What's the that Peter?
Tell me, what makes you think they're able to be believed?
Nobody's able to be believed. But we have no other course of action considering everything.
What will this change?
Everything, I say with a shrug of my shoulders.
Sounds very vague. It's not.
Indeed. Vague.
And I don't know if you've noticed, I don't play by the game of vague.
Buddy, you live in the land of vague.
I know what I know, and that's all I ever choose to know. Anything I ask extra is I want valid points. Anyone who asks me if I can give an answer, I give them answers straight. That's all I expect.
I've given you my answer straight. Past that, there's nothing I can do to convince you.
And what about the rest
damn
of them?
sure Prologue's not going to convince you.
Not the right kind of convincing.
Yeah.
And the rest of you? What do you have to say about this?
I look back at Aberrat, who has quite literally come from a tree before, and I'm going to motion like you've been silent this whole time.
Aberrat is actually going to, while you guys have been talking, he's going to take a stick from the ground and he's going to gently investigate the crystal without touching it, using a stick.
It's back. It's in Prologue's bag now.
Oh.
He's
never mind
lifted
then.
the flap open and he's poking it with the stick.
Then
behind
instead,
you.
no, I'm going to go to the other tree that was attacking us. It's turned back into a tree completely, hasn't it?
It's a tree.
Yeah. I'm just going to investigate it, make sure it's not going to die, and if it is, try to heal it.
Okay, give me a nature check.
21.
It's probably gonna die.
Would a cure wounds work on it?
Probably not.
Didn't
No.
think so.
It's if you have druidcraft, maybe.
I don't.
Lots and lots of druidcraft, maybe.
I'm just gonna look over at Jartis, point at the tree, kind of wave my arms around a little, then turn around and look at Yolandra and say, I don't have anything to add to this conversation. We saved that tree. We got the crystal. I'm done.
I'm gonna, with my thumb pointed back at Aberrat, I'm gonna say, this guy's from one of the trees before. All right, so maybe you two, when I'm pointing up at the tree, you two could have a conversation while we mammalian beings have a conversation.
I would like to have a conversation with everyone who's come from a tree.
Aberrat walks up to the tree then.
And
Again.
the other.
See, my thing was that you guys could get like a basis of understanding of what's like going on, because it'll be much easier for.
But we have one yet to approach.
Everyone
Who has
not-
come from a tree.
amongst the confusion.
I'm gonna
does anything.
swing back around to Jardis. This guy?
It looks very plainly at Volus.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like,
can't mean me.
I do.
I don't. Do I look like I come from a tree? Do any of you think that I look like I come from the trees of any sort?
I'm gonna look you directly in the eyes and say, what were you up to the other night when we caught you naked and your clothes were like 20 yards away?
I don't know. I wake up like that often.
I'm gonna look up at the tree and I'm gonna say, are there any tree werewolves here or something like that?
Where
I'm just gonna wave my
tree?
hand. Where trees?
What are you on about?
No.
Then I don't see the connection. I say, I'm just gonna sit down on just like a stump or something from the tree that has been felled.
Now, I'll admit that seems far-fetched. However, for the sake of appealing to your better nature, I will come make whatever this conversation is you supposedly wish to have. And I will step towards the tree and towards Aberrat, respectively. Whatever you seem to think I am, I'll humor you.
I know what that crystal was put in me for. The creation of others. From myself, I produced a large entity. Roughly the same size as your long-nosed friend over there. But much like yourselves, you are creations of the one who graced me with the crystal. I can smell it on you.
Is it just the fact that I live in the woods, perhaps? That I've spent my life here, as far as I can remember?
No.
I'm not entirely sure what you're on about.
Can Abrat just make a check of some kind on Volus to see if he recognizes anything?
Yeah, give me a wisdom check. No, you know what? Nature or Arcana.
Oh, we'll
While
go
we wait for
Arcana
that.
because this is probably more likely that.
I'm grabbing Jardis by the shoulder while I'm on that stump. I'm looking him over. I'm saying, how you doing? You kind of got shit whipped out there.
I'm just trying to figure out what the nature of our friend here is. This definitely has me.
Nice
at my wits'
redirect.
end
Jartis, that crystal does still have your attention.
there. Mhm.
And that was a 22, Aberrat?
Yes.
There is a sense of... It's not necessarily familiarity at this point. But when you look at him, you can tell he's much older than you. But there is an arcane aura about him that you've not seen in anyone else.
I'll admit I'm not a fan of being under the gawking eye.
Do I gawk? Oh, I apologize. I don't intend to gawk.
It's more intriguing that a being of your kind does not know what they are.
I still fail to understand what you get at.
I get at nothing.
But you
I
imply
am
many things.
a fair statement. I imply what I see and what I know, and what I have been gifted upon. The effects of the magic imbued inside me.
This all sounds ridiculous. But everyone seems to have these odd expectations of me. And what?
I'd start getting used to it, I say from way back.
Didn't ask for your input.
Neither
Thank you.
did I.
This was not a conversation for you to have. And with that, I'll sit and continue to pay no more mind about it. It's still somewhat focused on the shard I carry. And just reminiscing, more specifically, trying to remember things.
Prologue would like to speak to the tree
Go
and
for it.
say, would you tell me of the one who put the corrupted heart in you?
I remember little of them. They wore a red robe, similar in kind to the one that gifted me with the crystal, but different enough. They held many forms of magic, where the first only held one, both being proficient in the use of spells, but their being was made of different kinds. Difficult for myself to explain. I have never encountered beings like them before.
Very good. Thank you for the information. Abarat, do you have any additional questions?
No. I think
Bullis,
we may be done here.
Bullis, are you prepared to return?
Honestly, at this point, the sooner I'm done, the better.
Very good. Lead on.
Before you go, Vulus, I know you do not want to acknowledge what I have said.
Doesn't make sense. Of course I wouldn't.
But it is true. I would encourage you to seek your own answers.
I will kindly take that into consideration. Thank you.
That is all I can ask. For your deeds, I will tell the forest to give you clean and clear passage.
Thank you.
I cannot promise that I can pull everything back without the power that was given me. But I will do what I can. But as all good things, it will take time.
Again, thank you. I'll save on the time traveled.
It is the least I can do for saving my life. I have been trapped for over 200 years.
Sound the shame. I am curious. Never got your name, friend.
I don't remember my name. I think I will choose Iglotha.
Then so it shall be.
I am Iglotha. Pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure doing business with you. And with that, they just start walking. But not another word.
Prologue
Not
follows in the
waiting.
same manner.
Not another word. In a bit of a hustle about it. Not waiting.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a moment after everyone's like started to move, and I'm just kind of gonna look around the forest for a second and then get moving.
So does that mean we're not gonna be running into any of those weird running around creature things again?
Possibly.
Is that what's happening? So
Depends.
those were hard to deal with.
Can I
Depends on how you
tell?
choose to decide.
Oh, man.
I would like to have a glance around at the forest as we pass after a few minutes of just keeping my mind elsewhere. I'll stop and actually pay attention to where I'm going again for a moment and just look around. Can I tell that the forest is allowing more space and kinder traversal?
You can. Now, when you were approaching this tree to begin with, the animals stopped chirping. There were no birds of any kind around for quite a while before you got to it. But only about after 10 or so minutes of approaching back, you can hear plenty of birds chirping around. It's a bit of a welcoming sound.
Internally, monologuingly, it seems I did the right thing, but I'm still not entirely sure why or how or even what. And just keep going.
As we're walking, I'm gonna get up next to Prologue, where we can have a conversation amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Isn't Prologue right behind me? Couldn't
Prologue
I hear
is
this?
right behind Vullis, so you're not too far away from quite a few people.
Then I'm going to walk up to Prologue, and I'm gonna put my hand on his wrist and like motion for him to like slow up a bit, so that way we can get some distance between us and the rest of the party.
Prologue would like to roll insight to figure out that that's what he wants to do, or if he just wants to hold Prologue's hand.
Okay, go for it.
I'll
Yolandriel, yeah,
interlace those fingers.
That's a 5.
that's a 5.
So he's just gonna
He just wants to hold your hand, man. He really just wants to hold your hand.
All right, well, Prologue will embrace the handhold and give him a little shoulder pat.
Okay, as we like take a few steps with our arms swinging back and forth, I'm gonna say out loud, Prologue, that's not what I meant.
and just with that, I'll turn back.
And you see us both Fingers interlocked, swinging back and forth. That's what you see.
And I just dismiss it with a sigh of disdain and continue.
I just motion like.
All right, Prologue slows up, still holding hands though.
Oldness.
It's not like you can let it make him let go.
No, it's canon. We're holding hands this whole conversation. I'm gonna ask. Prologue. What if we made the wrong choice? What if we're choosing to believe the children of someone who is actually out of their mind and not in the way that they say?
If I discover that, well then, Ray.
Is that going to be enough? I say, looking directly at you.
It has been enough thus.
Yeah, thus far. I love your optimism, BL, but I gotta be honest with you. As much as I know that the side I was previously on was the wrong side, that doesn't mean I'm convinced that the side we're on now is the right side.
I am not convinced, but I am not unconvinced.
You hear between you a voice say, "There is no right or wrong side, just the best side for the moment."
Ooh.
I will go and
I go.
follow. Prologue does not react to the whispers. He just assumes that, Fine Storm's doing his thing at all times. I will follow until, if it needed, I follow no more. Continue my quest for holiness meant to be a part of something that is.
You broke up quite a bit.
Quite a bit, yeah. Yeah.
That mic hates your guts.
It does.
And it's all kindly for Prologue.
That's what you want to say. I will continue to follow until no longer worthy to do so in my quest for holiness and to part something that is of it. That is all I can.
I'm gonna do that Prologue. And I'm gonna look directly at you and say, I'm with you till the end of the ride.
Holding hands, fist bump with the others.
Holding hands, fist bump. And then as natural as possible, as the fist bump ends, our hands release and we continue about our business.
And power of friendship in action.
Yes.
Power of friendship. How beautiful.
May I?
And family.
Yeah, Vullis.
Family. Vin Diesel voice. Family.
It's family. Yeah. May I try to perceive if there is anyone eyeballing what I've been carrying for the past several hours while I've been walking?
Yeah, go for it. Jartis, let's explore you for a second here while he's doing that.
It's perception?
It is a perception, yep.
Okay.
That, through the course of time, while you've all been walking, you do eventually recognize what that is. It's a piece of the Feywild. For you, that is hard evidence that what you seek exists. And you can't help but look at it. Because it's the first one you've ever encountered.
19.
I will walk up to Volus and ask, where did you get that piece of the Feywild?
That's about the same time you make that check. You look over and you see him approaching you.
First off, thank you for telling me whatever that is. Secondly, what business of it is yours?
Not that it's any business of mine to get involved with business of yours, but the business of the Fae is of high interest to me. I have centered a lot of my life's research recently on figuring out, getting to the bottom of the existence of the Fae in this realm.
What on earth is that?
Is what?
Completely unaware of what the Feywild, any of that is. Unaware.
Okay. So the Fae is... have you heard of a fairy, sir?
I've heard of stories.
So the Fae are the people who are of the fairy. They are a lost people, and I believe that I am also of their... they are my ancestors that I am looking for. And right there, what you hold in your hands is hard, empirical evidence that they do, in fact, have a presence here in this realm still.
And what makes you think that? As far as I understand, this has been a rock.
This is the closest thing that I have seen to hard evidence in all of my research.
And what dictates this is hard evidence to you? You've seen a rock.
A rock of a certain realm indicates, I think, an existence of said realm.
But how do you know it's of that realm if it's something no one's seen?
How would I be able to identify that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yikes. A 4?
Oh, you are rolling like shit. Oh, that sucks.
You recognize it by drawings only. You're still not quite familiar or able to properly answer that question. You just know that you've seen drawings and seen descriptions of that rock in books that you've studied.
Ben, real quick, do you own a pair of dice? Physical dice? Because I'm going to send you some.
Good heavens, you don't.
Because this rolling on D&D Beyond is awful.
It's killing you. It's killing you.
It's
okay,
killing you.
To be fair,
I'm gonna do the same thing for you as I did for Peter. I'm gonna
that.
get you some dice, and I'm gonna get you a dice tray so you can have some physical dice to roll. That is happening. Just send me your address. That'll happen.
Yes, we will
I
figure
don't
that
always
shit
do
out.
that.
Holy crap! Digital dice,
Yeah, but
everyone.
there's something,
They
there's
hate
something
us.
about physical dice. You know, there's
To be
something
fair, it has
about
been making a very
dice.
interesting
It's
story
gonna-
for it. So.
It has been true. Carry
Just
on.
to watch.
Those allow for
Anyway.
some-
Try to fight the will of the die, and it will still be low rolls and physical, just we won.
You got the Will Wheaton effect.
I-
Anyway, carry on.
Don't curse him with that.
Yeah, don't put that black magic on.
Yeah, don't. That is quite literal black magic. Don't do that. So continue walking another few seconds or so without answering in kind, but said honestly, I don't know where I have it, where I got it, or how I came to acquire it. I woke up with it. But while I can't offer you taking it with you, I will pass it off and say, inspect for what you will. I will let you investigate.
I appreciate you doing that, sir. I would never want to make anybody part with any of their property they don't want to part with.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Any
eyeballing
research
for a
is
time.
highly appreciated.
That's what I do.
I've seen you
Okay.
eyeballing this for a time. Clearly, it's of some matter of importance to you. This is about the closest thing to a rock, or I guess a lucky charm, one can say, that I own.
Lucky indeed.
Though, whenever I'm involved with it, it always seems to bring some essence of chaos to it. Not always particularly bad, but just strange. Seemingly, I don't know. But yeah, I will hand off the Feywild shard to Jartus to inspect over the next little while of travel.
So, I don't think I have anything on me right now to be able, magic-wise, to inspect it.
But you have your
Uh,
don't
Other
do you
than
have any,
my,
like tools and stuff like that?
Or
Or
is that something
druidic?
that we need to send to them or add to?
thieves' tools.
me-
That's about it.
No, you've
A
only got
charm.
thieves' tools.
Is it-
Looking at your stuff, I would say this is going to take. You should have the.
Because with that,
wings.
that technically means I
Wait.
unconnect to it, technically.
Well, you're still attuned to it. You just handed it off to someone else. You just can't use it for this time being. But
I wouldn't be
Actually,
able
isn't it
to
let's see.
prepare a different spell, right?
No. So, for the time being,
The rest
you've done a
period.
check fairly recently. So,
Mhm.
for now, it's kind of just looking at it and recognizing the similarity of the drawing and similarity of the descriptions that you remember.
Okay.
Until you
Well,
rest for the night, you won't be able to do any more checks. But you know this is some evidence. You know this is important.
Yeah, it has the
I
essence
guess
of.
I would just jot down notes about physical characteristics. Maybe do a sketch. That's all I can
While
do.
you're walking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a dex check.
Is there a lot he's writing, if I ask him? Is he writing down a lot?
It's a fair amount.
That's a 17.
17. It's a good drawing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very
There we
good
go,
drawing
nice.
that you're putting down.
Fine.
A lot of details. Volus, you can see, as he's doing this all next to you, you can see he's drawing aspects of it, writing down in a note. You even catch glimpses. What language do you write when you write down Jartus?
I think that would be...
Would it be base common?
Wouldn't it?
Okay,
I
I mean,
think we established
it can be
was
whatever
It's
you
base
choose,
common, yeah.
technically.
It's whatever language you
But-
choose to write in. Like,
I
what
mean, I
would
do
make sense for
understand the
Jartus?
other three, but I think common would definitely
Common?
be what I'd be writing it down in.
Then
'Cause I would
Volus,
be in the event of my death, hopefully somebody
Someone
can
else will
read
read
what
it.
I wrote.
perfect.
I love that you're
okay.
planning that you're going to die. Which, I mean, you nearly did, but
Well,
So-
now I can definitely have proof that that can happen.
So, Volus, you can see and read what he's writing down. They are, from what you can tell, the notebook he's putting this all in, it's a notebook on research to the existence of the Feywild, which, from your understanding from the people you've spent time around, doesn't exist. It's a myth.
it's just, again, internal. He's like, huh. He
Is
wasn't
it
bullshit.
time for the wild hunt? As it were? For fans out there.
Good season. Good season.
It really does have
Wild Hunt's not just
Better
witch
than the
hunter.
first, but not great. I have problems with that show. Anyway.
Okay. As the
How
rest
long
of the
was that?
day perspires, what are you all doing before you reach an encampment site?
When we reach an encampment site, Abrad's going to look for Velas to have a quick conversation.
Okay.
By that time, I would have liked to have received my stone back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna hand that back. So
Let him get his notes. Then when he's done, I would like it returned to me.
Okay.
Fucking love props. This is great.
Anything from Prologue, Finestorm, or your Londriel?
I think I might ask Prologue at some point in time how he would feel about. So, you know how Wisp is on the ship now, right?
Yep.
With the captain, blah, blah, blah. I am going to ask Prologue how he would feel about me trying to persuade Valis to come on the ship with us. That way, at least he's close to us, and the answers that he seeks he can find at the same time that we do. So
I think that is likely that if this class wants to, that Bill would be very interested. But that being said,
that's what I'm going to say. And there comes the secondary issue. If we bring him on board, do we tell Bullet Bill about the situation? Or do we keep that card close to our chest?
Bullet Bill.
Boomstick Bill.
Boomstick
be a
Bill,
better
that's what I
name
meant.
for him.
Bullet Bill, my bad. That is a Mario
That is a
Super
Mario
Bros.
name, yeah.
reference. My bad.
As
Boomstick doesn't work,
discussed,
Boomstick.
I will be discussing with the captain in brief, but I think it is likely that once they have told Bill of our finding, that the ship will no longer be our mind, and I would use the ring, have us maybe have Mother or one of the associates arrive, retrieve the group.
Your choice, Prologue,
Yes.
on how I should continue.
But I will discuss with the captain, perhaps be persuaded.
As long as he pulls his weight, just like the rest of us are, I don't think she'll have an issue. He'll have cut the same way in any adventure he helps us on later on, same as Wisp.
Yes. He seemed a bit grumpy. Yeah.
I'm gonna smile real big, looking directly at Prologue when he says that. I'm gonna say, "Oh, there's the pot calling the kettle black."
Pots and kettles do not speak.
But they do come in black, I say, and I give him one of these on your chest. One of the like poop poop real quick, just like a loving like on your chest as I like get up, you know.
Prologue is confused, but returns the gesture with a little shoulder slap.
It's a little bit more. You're like, bah, bah, and I'm like, Yeah.
Prologue's going to eat dinner, get in on his rations, and then do some Laxul practice before going to sleep. And he'll also, I guess he'll assign some watches as well. So I will be on the first watch. Aberrat. What do you do? The second. Finestorm, the third. Yes.
Yes, only one. As a whisper comes out of nowhere. Yes,
Very
only
good. Very good. Is Aberrat? What's Aberrat doing?
Aberrat's
we're about
looking
to have
at
a
Valis.
conversation.
No.
Lewis? Yeah.
Aberrat. Confirm.
Confirm.
Very good. All right. Then he's gonna eat and do his flexible practice, and then goes. Well, no, he's first watch. He will not be going to sleep.
For your Loxall practice, though, Prologue, give me a performance check with advantage. You're getting better.
That is a 17.
17. You're doing really good. For everyone else who's been seeing and experiencing Prologue's Loxall practice, he's getting good at this. He's not running into as many things. He's not breaking a lot of stuff anymore. He knows his surroundings and is actually getting the moves correct. It's quite impressive.
For rest time, me and Volus are going to have a conversation. So whatever order you want to do that in.
You get to him, Abrat is getting to him first. But first question.
Oh, you sent a message first. You're like...
Everyone wants to get to Volus here. Before
I can't
that,
say
though,
I blame you. There's been lots of weird shit about it.
for the night time frame, where is everyone situated? What are you all doing?
I'm setting up just the encampment with everybody, helping out,
On the dome again.
doing what needs to be done.
Okay.
Before, before he gets on the dome, that's what I'm doing. Then I will do the Lehman's tiny hut. But that is also after me and him do what we're gonna do. Let's just keep going.
Yes, I'm saying that's where I will be for the planned remainder of the evening.
Perfect.
Right, yes.
Perfect. Jartus Abrat. Assuming
Approaching Valus.
Yeah.
Bolas.
After, I'm talking about after all that. You're just going to be in the dome.
After all that? Possibly. Depends on how this conversation goes.
Okay.
Oh, this has influence. Okay.
We'll see what happens. Fine storm. Safe to presume you're in the trees.
Very, very much so. Been in the trees all day.
Yeah.
When I see that they're going to set up camp, find a good vantage point and do an active hide.
Okay, yeah. Give me that active stealth check.
$23.
23.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. I forgot it's at advantage.
Yeah.
Gotta roll another one. Yeah, 23.
23. Okay, perfect. Good to know. Right. While camp and everything is being set up, Abrat, you get to Volus first.
I approach Volus and then sit across from him and say, everyone's all curious to know so many different things, but one thing I'm most curious about is how do you feel about what all just happened?
Honestly, I don't know what to feel. Confused, primarily.
And then I'm going to switch into Sylvan, and I'm going to say, because if I remember correctly, you speak Sylvan.
You've never tried.
Didn't we have a conversation with some plants that were speaking Sylvan?
You had
did.
a conversation with some plants.
You
speaking
had a
Sylvan.
conversation.
Oh, right.
You don't know if I speak Sylvan or not.
I'm going to switch into Elvish, because I remember we had conversation in a different language. I just thought it was Sylvan for some odd reason. It was Elvish. I think.
Okay, you can try it.
Well,
So
okay,
you
I'm going to
speak
switch
a
into
sentence
Elvish.
or two in Sylvan. Realize he's not reacting to it.
It's reacted. So I switched to Elvish.
Is this a game now, or what?
No, look.
Is this a whisper conversation or not?
I have lowered my tone so that only Volus can hear me now.
Stealth check,
I'm not
Abrat.
paying attention, so it doesn't matter to me.
And
I
perception.
see he's
Rowan.
toning it down. I will take him just into the distance where we can still be seen but not heard.
Okay, so Abrat with advantage. Prologue, normal perception, no advantage.
Prologue's
for the
only, he's going to use his passive perception. He's not actively.
Okay,
trying.
10.
Nat 20 for a total of 21.
Yeah, okay, you're good. You're fine. No
one heard a damn thing.
I gotta lower my tone. Except for maybe.
Fine Storm.
Except for Fine Storm has a 28
Fine
passive.
Storm's like,
If he's right there,
I
yeah.
don't even need to hear him.
No,
I
he
just
can hear.
watch him.
He can hear.
they're
And
over
he
there
speaks
like
Elvish.
Hulk
So-
Hogan.
Fine Storm, for you, they're out of sight, but you catch brief words. We'll
Okay.
talk about what you catch later.
Okay. So I'm gonna lean into Bullis, and I'm gonna say, judging from the rest of the party's reaction to what happened, I think they may have seen something like this before. I'm not sure.
Let's say. Responding
I'm
in
not-
Elvish, in kind.
Perfect. I'm not sure if they're willing to part with the information about that, because I, for one, have never seen this before. However, I'm probably going to have a conversation with Yolandriel about it later to find out. It might behoove you, for your learning about what has happened, to find out the same stuff that I'm going to ask about. So,
Well,
um,
if anything comes about, I wouldn't be upset to having said information.
perfect,
Right.
perfect.
It's interesting that you happened to seek me out first,
Wow.
because I actually wanted to talk to you.
Oh, perfect.
He called you over the wood. You came from a tree.
Yes.
What is that about?
Well, you see, I'm not terribly old. In fact, I'm not even a month old yet. I was created at the last tree this group came across, process of which cost the group a life. And then another party member decided to stick around and stay with that tree, so I guess it cost him 2 lives, essentially. But that tree utilized its power to bring me into existence so that I might find the rest of the trees and see whether or not I can save them. Now,
And you know this is your purpose?
yes,
It's not a will of your own.
I have a desire of my own, but for the better way of putting it, not particularly a will of my own, but not unwillingly a will of my own.
And how do you know this purpose is the reason that you're doing something right? What makes you think that?
Well, right and wrong are subjective.
Yes, but everyone likes to think they're right, so tell me why you think what you're doing is right.
I'd like to save these trees if I can. And today we did manage to save one, which is great. So if I can continue on that path, that'd be better. The thing is, I don't know whether we saved the tree or you saved the tree.
Doesn't matter.
Not really, no, actually. But it would help me in the long run with the rest of the trees, possibly having to find someone to do what you did, which I didn't quite catch. What did you do?
When he says that, Volus, there is a voice in your head that speaks. More, 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 more.
And not going to pay it any mind. But acknowledging, but not like responding in any reciprocal way. But respond as, well, I did what I thought was the best option given the circumstances. I couldn't leave you all to die, as my job was to get you back out. But I recall one, the large one, in fact, made a statement saying to not, more specifically, to get the heart.
Yes, the stone we pulled out.
And by the time I got over to it, he already had a target in place. So I did my best to assist in that matter. And, well, I don't know if you'll need another perspective of this after I tell you. I believe the cat, wherever he's at, the cat saw it too. But what I can say what did happen was a seemingly living being of sorts lashed out at us for revealing its existence and continuing to press into it. And almost responsively, reactively, there was a window for me to try to pull it out, because it seemed that it was part of what was holding it there. So it made sense to reach in and pull out whatever's holding it, therefore it would come loose. And as people saw after the event took place is kind of did not go the way I expected it to.
Interesting.
And as you can tell, and like taps the studded leather and is like, it's not what it was before, obviously. And
But we saved that tree.
to the
And
death
you're
of
not
another.
dead. Are you? No, you're not dead. No, you're not dead.
The undead
You
thing
meant
was
the other-
checked, yeah.
Yeah, the other tree. Yes.
The other
No,
tree
that
was
unfortunate. Very
Now,
unfortunate.
what I want to know
Sometimes-
is who landed the killing blow onto that tree? I
mean,
couldn't see it.
It could have been me. It could have been your Laundriel, but truthfully, that tree will now be fertilizer for future plants.
Yes.
And so will the other one, unfortunately, because it's not
But-
going to survive with its damage.
But what I refer to as the children of the trees here don't like having their trees harmed.
Mm.
There was a corrupt tree, yes, and I imagine they're fine with it being uprooted. There is a death of another tree. And I
Two,
wonder what,
actually.
beyond saving?
Yes, the other one was beyond saving. I did try, but
I wonder what consequences they'll have for you all.
Good point. I guess we'll find out. Probably
Tend to run
tonight.
into a lot of
That seems
consequences.
a very casual response to that.
Well, all must die eventually and become fertilizer for the forest, so...
As one has been previously mentioned to make good of that. Yes. Now, he says you're of the wood. You come from trees, or a tree, and you supposedly can back up this statement. I wanted to ask you, because said I was of similar nature, and I don't understand this.
I cannot tell for myself any similarity between you and I, but
If I
My
recall,
best-
don't we happen to look similar for the most part?
Vaguely.
vaguely
Vaguely.
similar.
There's
Yeah.
a vague similarity.
I have other things that are influencing what I look like.
Of course.
I got some answers for myself as to that by visiting whom Prologue and your Andrea were telling you about concerning the madman. I think he was mad. Anyway, that place we had contracted essentially to collect these hearts and whatnot. You could stick with us and we will eventually come by them again, undoubtedly come by them again, or you could go seeking them yourself, but be careful if you do, because it's dangerous where they linger or put their mansion.
Clearly.
But they would have at least some answers concerning that.
How about a location? Should I choose to go on my own?
Where we found them was an not dead, ever living dragon turtle floating through the ocean.
Now, what
An
on
extra
earth is a dragon?
planar dragon turtle.
Keep it
That
going.
already doesn't
I
sound
trust
good.
you all to keep doing this. I can hear every single
You
word.
have-
I'm gonna go
You
pee.
have to pee.
I have to pee.
Yes,
Go.
go.
I wonder who's going to give him the recap.
Ooh, daddy's away.
He can still hear it. He's
I
got.
can hear it all. I can hear it all. Okay.
He just can't. We can't hear him. Continue, and then I'll pick it up.
Montreal metagame. No. Yeah, so he's going to hit me for that.
So while he's gone, folks, do you want to know? Okay.
What can we get away with? No, it's fine. But yeah, I really wonder what he meant. It's not something I'm familiar with. As far as coming with you, I don't know. It feels like my place is here.
Yeah.
But
There's the possibility Prologue can get in contact with one of them and have them come to collect the heart we just got, and then maybe we can get some answers from them when they do that.
would they do that?
That's the question: is would they give the answers, or would you
Would
have
they
to?
even show in the first place?
I mean, they want the hearts, so I
Yes,
think
but if
so.
I recall, they asked you to bring it to them.
In which case, you could just come with us to them.
I said, I feel like my place is here, but I've heard strange whisperings of feeling like there's somewhere else I need to be, of which I'm not entirely sure yet. There are places I feel I need to go that I've never been. Because from what I recall, I've been on this island for 7 years. And not as in I moved here 7 years. I woke up here. And I remember nothing before it. So I chose to make my life here.
He forced it out, folks. Something you're not supposed to do when you pee. Sorry, I was talking about
Kidney stone. Oh, that's fine.
Is exactly.
But
That would be one hell of a kidney stone.
right? I said, not only did I wake up here, I woke up here with this, and I show the stone that Jartis has been eyeballing all day.
I don't touch it, but I do give it a good look over.
I just
I'll
hold
call
it
it a
in
check.
Please roll better. Than
11.
Oh no!
Not much better.
I just immediately. Oh
Not
no!
better.
It's a stone.
It's a stone.
It's
a very
magical,
pretty stone.
but it's a stone.
It's a
I know.
very pretty stone. It's the colors of a glorious sunset, as it shifts from a purple to pink to orange towards the tip.
I nod.
Can I ask the DM a lore question?
Yeah, sure.
I
So
guess.
theoretically, if I were to summon a Fey spirit, would it do anything?
Have you tried?
You can try.
Mm.
Sounds like a DM trap
guess.
to me, folks.
You can always certainly try.
Summon a Fey spirit and it opens a portal to the nether of death.
The
Everyone
netherworld
dies.
chains come out like it's Hellraiser, and just hook us in the skin and pull.
Oh god.
Oh, nice. They pull the entire
I have
party.
such
unimaginable.
such
Anyway.
sights to show you.
Oh
Carry on
god.
now, Brent Bullis.
I have such sights to show.
To show you.
So
I may be trying to do that tomorrow.
I don't I don't know anything about that stone, to be fair.
I don't expect anyone to. No one here does.
Yeah. If anyone would, it would be the little satyr that we have with us. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give you. Seek the answers. Maybe coerce some more out of Yevandriel about their previous encounter with what happened to you, seeing as I'm pretty sure they have encountered it before. Otherwise, they would have acted way more violently.
I don't know if that's comforting or not.
I think having seen it before may have saved your life.
Again, I don't know if that's wise. Because having seen it before means that there's an implication that people know what it is. And that means that people can know it's good or bad.
That would be something to ask the your Landriel or Prologue.
He's
anyway,
already
thank you for that.
Once I question his decisions.
I mean, at this point, your Aberrat leans in close and says, I question a lot of things Prologue has been doing, especially this creed he follows so very thoroughly, and the fact that his loyalty seems fickle.
Seems to.
And then I'll lean back and go,
oh, sure.
Anyway.
And then I guess we come back towards the camp.
Okay.
At some point in time, I'm going to come up and directly to you, Bolus. I'm going to ask, hey, you want to go for a ride?
Right as you get back, he's approaching you and asking this.
It's a little while. It's a little while later. Let's just say it's... hey, you want to go for a ride?
A ride?
Yeah, a ride.
Who's on first watch?
Prologue.
Prologue? Okay, this is happening during your first watch. So the hut is not going to be up, because your Landriel is leaving.
It won't be up yet, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say... Yeah.
Whatever you have in mind. Sure. Where are we going?
Oh, buddy, you're not ready. And as I'm going to reach to your shoulders and then turn you around and then hook up underneath your arms. And I'm going to say, it's going to get weird. And I'm going to bamf my wings out. And what you see are spectral, silvery wings as I use my radiant soul ability. And we're going to go for a flight for about 40 seconds. And then I'm going to find a tree to land in where we can still see really high up. A place where we can still see really high up and see everything.
For most of that ride, Volus, there is a slight giggling in your head. He has no idea.
And I visibly shake it off. Not a word, but just kind of can tell something's off.
I am going to land in the tree. It is dim light by this point, correct?
Full moon, so yeah.
Okay, full moon.
Or full moons. There's two of them. That you can see.
I'm going to say, well, you've already talked to Aberrat. Tried to convince you of a few things.
I don't know about convincing, but we spoke.
Well, I thought we'd better talk. And I thought we'd better
Seems
talk
everyone
alone.
wants to talk. But it's not like I have anything better to do tonight. So feel free. Idle chatter away.
Well, it's not really idle, because unfortunately, my dear sir, Your fate is now intrinsically connected to mine.
Explain.
I'm just gonna smile for a second, and then I'm gonna reach out and touch his forehead and use my singlet again to just show him stuff. It's way easier to do it. Why did you give me power?
I'm just gonna lean back and away from it because I didn't like what you did the first time.
It doesn't
It
even need
happens either way.
connection. It's a 30.
I
it's
know,
a
but
30 foot
as
reach,
far as
yeah.
I know, that's what the connection is.
So as you like reach forward, your finger continues to move forward as he continues to move back, but the connection is still connected, and you still communicate what you're trying to communicate.
Okay, what I am communicating to him is pretty much that the trees are connected to Marcus, who is connected to me, and Eshnar, who is then connected to seemingly the fate of this entire continent, not the world, as far as I know. And that the entire time I want to give him the emotion of, I don't care what your choice is, but just know that you have to make a choice, and that no matter what, sooner or later, it's all going to come back around. And then once that vision ends, I'm going to give him a minute to collect his thoughts and say what he needs to say.
Seems I'm connected to a lot of things these days, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
This whole
trust me, buddy, you have
event
no
of yours
fucking
is-
idea.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's exactly the problem. I don't
Listen.
like being left with no information and expectations of me that I don't feel I can give.
This is what I'm considering to be the official offer of the group.
You speak
Given that
for everyone.
Prologue, well, given that Prologue and I trust each other enough to,
Hold hands.
yeah, well, yeah, and I just kind of shrug my shoulders.
No.
You can stay here and live your life the way you've been living it, and we can't stop you. We won't stop you. We won't try and convince you otherwise, but sooner or later it's going to come back around and you're going to see our faces again. Or you can join us on our ship with our crew. We're looking for answers, the same answers that you're looking for. And the best way for us to go about this together. I know Captain Sabrea, and she'll be okay with another person coming as long as you pull your weight, just like Wisp and the rest of us. You can venture forth with us, and when we need your help, we'll ask for it. When we find information for you, we will give it to you. That way you can at least stay close to what's going on, to
And to
the
make sure
events that are happening.
And all you want from me is to work with you on your ship, is that right?
All I want is for you to make your own decision, because I can't change anything. Just like nobody can change what my decision is going to be. I'm asking for your help. That's what I'm doing. Because we need a bit of help right now. And despite everything, unfortunately for both of us, it doesn't matter. In the end, you'll be in the exact same place that I am.
This place is all I've ever known. But as I mentioned to Aberrat, was it? I have callings to other places. And as of right now, I have no way to do that.
What other places?
I'm not entirely sure. New places, yet familiar places. I'm not sure.
I'm going
This
to
whole
smile at you.
experience has brought back a lot of feelings, I guess you can say.
I'm going to smile at you and I'm going to ask, is that feelings from you or feelings from the little friend we picked up along the way?
You know about this.
Not the first time.
I'll answer your question with yes. The whispers came beforehand, but it's not alone in speaking.
I'm going to grab you by the shoulders and get you to look at me. And I'm going to say, the choice is yours. You make it. You get comfortable with your choice. And then, in the end, I'll see you again either way.
Fair to know.
Fullest, give me a Constitution saving throw.
$11.
11. 11.
Fuck this +6. It didn't do any good. Yeah.
Yolandriel, while you're in this tree, holding on to his shoulders, you feel in your right hand a crack and a movement of one of his shoulder blades. Volus,
Okay.
you can also
Can I
feel
try
it,
something?
but it's just like a twitch of the muscle. Yep,
Can I try something?
go for it.
In Celestial, I'm going to say to this thing that is now attached itself, I should say, to Volus. I'm just going to say, either you're with us or you're against us.
I actually tune out for a moment to see if it responds in any way.
Give me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yeah, you. Yolandriel, you.
Me? Oh no, gentlemen. 18 with
18?
a 19 on the dice
Great.
with a negative
I rolled
one.
an natty 1, so
Oh!
the response you get is, not me. As the other shoulder cracks and changes. Yolandriel, as you're looking at him, there are spots of hair beginning to come from multiple places in his face.
Well, that's really not good, I say out loud.
Volus, you're in still full consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You feel nothing happening.
No. I'll get back to you. How's that?
Yeah. Either way, I say, my eyebrows raised. And then I'm going to, grab you by the collar and I'll use Steps of Night to get us back to where we need to go. And while I'm on my way, I'm going to send a message to Prologue. ABL, we got a tiny little bit of an issue. as I'm carrying him back down to the ground.
At this point, Volus, you are no longer conscious.
I'm holding this thing at arm's length.
as when you carry him down, the fur sprouts from his face, his nose elongates and turns into a full snouted face, covered in fur. His arms elongate out, and you see his eyes turn from the color they were to this blood red with veins going throughout, and a snarl begin to form inside his throat. And you hear in your head again, Yolandrio, now you know why I chose him.
Can I get a little bit of extra message out with that last message I said about coming down to Prologue? I'm going to say, hey, by the way, BL, I was right about the werewolf thing. As I set us down on the ground.
When you set down on the ground, Vullis, you are in full werewolf form. Getting to the point of the night where you hit that point. And that's where we're going to end for the night, everyone. What a delightful little ending.
Good thing I got 2 more uses of... Go ahead.
Did my lady voice tell me any of this?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay, you need to talk to the lady voice and let her know that my shit can come through. That I can come through.
Prologue,
to the secretary.
Prologue, give me an insight check. Before we end, Prologue, give me an insight.
I really want to know is how far he made it back before the werewolf thing. He kind of had to
14.
drop it.
14. Okay, Prologue.
How far we are from camp.
So, when you are with a full minute out, 60 feet, 60 times 6, you're roughly about, we'll go between 360 and 400 feet away from camp.
I can fly, though.
So you're a distance away. There's no per se telling that your werewolf sense is going to actually head back towards camp, but we'll see what happens next time around.
No one knows this but him.
No, yeah. This is great. Everyone else is asleep
I've
other
known
than
for 2
Yolandrio
episodes.
and Prologue.
There's only been 2 episodes.
Exactly. But I've known. All right.
Prologue, your 14 check tells that the woman in your ring, Rivera, she is very amused right now. Very amused. Laughing.
Prologue gives himself a little chuckle at her amusement whilst being on watch.
Oh.
So we're actually gonna finish with her saying to you, Prologue, your life's about to get very interesting.
Isn't it always?
Not this interesting. And that's where we'll end for the night. Oh boy.
Oh.
That was a delight.
Oh. That was good. That was a good 2 hours of battle and then 2 hours of RP. I like that quite a bit.
Oh, just delightful.
Almost on the T.
With some great finishes. Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot happened, everyone.
Knew you should let me cut his head off.
Happy fucking New Year, everybody.
Michael, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What a Happy New Year.
Michael Howe, if you want to produce the artwork of me and Prologue hand in hand,
that would be beautiful.
Meadow, perhaps, that would be...
If there's any fan art,
chef's kiss.
If there's any fan art we can request, that would be it. I want to see that.
That'll be the T-shirt. Put that on the T-shirt.
No, put that on the T-shirt.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
exactly
yes.
what. With my wings out and everything, and us just going through. It's like a field of flowers, rainbow in the background. Him with his, both of us with our tattoos all over the place.
Either that, or Yolandrio grabbing hold of the Vullis as he's turning into a werewolf.
As I set him down,
set him down. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You took a little too long for your messaging. Apparently.
Hey, I have to do with the moon, just like Jardis in a weird way. Let's just bring in a werewolf into the group. Might as well.
Hail, companions.
On that lovely note, everyone, we're going to close the tales for today. At that point, we'll see what happens next week. Oh, goodness. I
yes,
have no
we will.
idea. I'm nervous.
As you
Really
should be.
nervous as a DM. No idea where we're going to go from there, but I'll figure it out. I've got a week to figure it out, so yeah, relax.
You have a small amount of time.
Yeah, 7 days. Less than. Anyway, we will see you all on Tuesday for Into the Nightmare, where we will maybe figure out what's going on with Callus and see if he's going to survive or not.
Someone wants you back in Ravenloft, so you
Yes.
better hurry up.
Quite a few people do want us back in Ravenloft, so we'll see what goes on at that point. Then Wednesday, as always, come and join us for Playing with Mutts. Doing a new game,
Yes.
Raft, with another a new member as well. Vinestorm will be joining us for all that wonderfulness. Friday for Hate, Laugh, Love. Saturday for Nightbane, where we play wonderful, terrifying creatures that torture people for wonderful information. It's great. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, they just learned how to remove bone.
We did. We're definitely using that in the future.
Oh my.
Anyway, folks.
Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, do the whole lot. Go to our socials, follow those wonderful things. When we get to 175 followers on Twitch and 25 subscribers on Twitch, we're going to do a giveaway stream. Of what that is, well, you'll have to find out. Tell
It's the
everyone
shirt.
about us. It is a physical good, we'll tell you that much. But do the follows, do the subscriptions, tell your friends, tell everyone. However, for now, travel safely, adventure the wilds, enjoy your journey, and be far less consequential as these people. Until next week.
Bye.
The air may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.